Pubcasts around. Grab a cold one, sit back, and enjoy the show. This is Corner Pub Sports.
This is Lauren Hart from the Philadelphia Flyers, and you're listening to Corner Pub Sports.
Corner Pub Sports.
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Fuck with my ass, man. Yeah.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Corner Pub Sports back live after a 2-week hiatus since our show.
Did you guys get a hat? Did you guys go shopping together for a hat? That's cute.
Oh, man.
Aww.
Yeah,
that's cute. I literally just noticed that. We've been on for
And if you're watching live, we're on top of each other on the screen. So Mike and I are here in studio. Ryan and Gary are virtual tonight. Welcome to the show. Let's take care of business real quick, and then we'll get into what we will be talking about tonight. So we want to thank our sponsor, Colleen Williams of Bankers Life. Are you turning 65 this year? Do you know someone who's turning 65? Are you confused about what to do? Well, hit up Colleen for a free consultation. I swear, I've only had a beer and a half. So
Constellation.
Constellation. Look up in the sky and hit up Colleen. You
still can't say it.
Consultation. Hit up Colleen for a consultation about what to do as far as life insurance.
It's a
Medicare,
consultation.
retirement planning, short and long-term care, prescription needs, provider networks, unexpected costs, all the things that come along with retiring, all those kind of fears that kind of kick in when you're reaching that age and getting ready to take that next big step in your life. So hit up Colleen. It's 267-372-3422. Again, 267-372-3422. Colleen Williams of Bankers Life will help you out with your retirement plan. So
one more time for the ham and eggs.
One more time. 267-372-3422. Or you can hit her up at colleen.williams@bankerslife.com. So
it'll change your life.
So thank you very much. We got Jay going. I'm 65. I had no fear. Yes, you do. You have fear. Yeah,
Frankie Fear. I'm like this fear on your shoulder. Heart and fire.
Well, I guess she's no longer.
You don't have any fear while he's in Florida.
Yeah, that's what she does. Okay. Yep, absolutely. So yeah.
Hey, Mike, I gotta ask, man. Why you all templed up?
I got this hoodie not too long
It's
ago.
a nice hoodie. I'm just curious why the temple love all was like out of nowhere.
Well, no, I mean I had another temple hoodie. It was in the rotation. It was
it was just time.
And
I get new, and I wanted to show it off, and
it is a nice hoodie.
That's a nice hoodie.
Jacket.
Hey, where's the jacket?
Where's the jacket?
I mean, it's not for the sports teams. They suck right now. Both of them.
What's on your hat, though? You got the Temple hat on?
Adidas hat.
All day, I dream about sex.
Yeah.
And some days, I dream about sex.
Okay. All right, so tonight we're going to talk about the Phillies. We got a fun NFL topic tonight. We're going to talk about the all-time non-Lombardi team. So all the best players of all time who've never won a Lombardi trophy. We're going to talk about the push vote because since the last time we were on, that whole thing happened. We talk about Val Kilmer. We got all their stuff, but we're going to start off with the Ovechkin thing. Actually, what am I talking about? What we're going to start off with is the most important question.
Must be weird not having anybody
hit
come
that.
on.
That was a weird thing to hit.
Brian, I noticed when you took a sip of beer, right before you took that sip of beer, you made a comment. Looked at the bottle, shook it up, and then sipped it. So what were you saying to your bottle before you sipped it?
I didn't say anything to my bottle. I asked my wife to grab me another beer.
Speaking of, what are you drinking? You know what? You might not want to say what you're drinking, Ryan. You might want to
it's a beer.
You might want to keep that one off.
I'm sorry.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Higley Flight. It's the fucking light beer. That's all right. You wake up. You guys will wake up feeling like complete shit tomorrow. I won't. Bunch of fucking beer snobs.
You're drinking that light beer, but you're feeling it, ain't you?
They're good.
Yeah.
Fucking beer snobs.
So what are you drinking, Gar?
I got the Iron
Wait,
Hill
you are
Brewery.
busting the balls of the one that fucking puts away a bottle of rum every week.
You don't put a bottle away. And
Every week I put a bottle away. And you are busting my balls?
Put a bottle away to drink it the next week.
Yeah. The half a bottle.
No, that's
sits
because
on
I killed half the bottle
the,
from
half the bottle
had.
sits on the half the bottle sits on the bar until 2 weeks later. Hey,
All right, so if you're drinking a fucking fifth of fucking rum every week, why are you drinking that bullshit?
Because I didn't want fucking
point counterpoint.
I didn't want fucking rum. I wanted beer, and the fucking beer you guys drink fucking makes me feel like shit.
Coors Light was out, so we got that instead.
There you go. Whatever. One of my greatest friends, fucking Dave, fucking lived on Coors Light for 40 years.
Yeah, even at
40
8 o'clock in the
years.
morning.
Oh well. What do you got there, Gar?
I got the Iron Hill Brewery, Philly, changed up the can again.
Okay.
I mean, it's the same fucking pictures. It's just green now.
I got to tell you, man, I'm kind of out on the Iron Hill. I hate to say it, but
Yeah, you got the packs of them and stuff like that.
I just couldn't get in. I didn't really like
Right, Sean, some of their beers are tough.
There you go, Jay. Thanks for having my back, Jay.
But that's a good one.
Ryan can drink what he wants. There you go. You feel validated now, Ryan?
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
All right, good.
Remove yourself for a cigarette, Ryan.
Go fuck yourselves.
That beer is about as light as the rain outside right now.
Had that one like a loaded gun, didn't you?
I literally just thought of it now. What do you got, Mike?
I got my tasty cake candy cane.
Remember this fucking tasty cake beer. But I'm the pussy. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like a dessert. Delicious.
Fuck.
It's
like you're bitching at him.
You go fuck yourself too, Shauna.
And he's drinking messed up candy cakes.
Yeah.
Candy cane, a little beer dipped inside.
Yeah, who doesn't like candy canes? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Candy canes are awesome.
Pour some sugar on you, Mike.
I'm doing a little
yeah, fucking.
Oh, you gotta admire there, Mike. Someone here just said that Mike's not bad looking.
All right.
Oh, how about that?
Thank you.
I'm
blushing. Look at that.
Yeah, tasty cake beer. LOL.
Yeah, what's that, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dave. What's up, Dave? We haven't seen Dave in a little while. Callie jumping. Callie, thanks for coming the other week, dude. So big shout out to Callie. I wanted to really give him a shout out on the last show. First of all, it was great seeing him. We hadn't seen him in
years,
6 years, something like that.
Yeah. And as soon as he comes in, he's with his wife, and as soon as he comes in, we're breaking his balls. Like he didn't even sit down yet, and we're breaking his balls, and he just goes with the flow. He's like, "You mother humpers," and he just sits down right there. Yeah.
But Callie brought Jay Baller to the show, and Jay Baller was a former pitcher for the Phillies, and we already had Steve Jeltz, and Jeltz and Baller were teammates at one point. So
I wish I was a baller.
The two of them, man,
baller.
had some awesome stories. And I did want to say something. I could not publish that show from 2 weeks ago because it was inaudible. Like you could not really make out anything. So I couldn't post the show. The stream is still up. If you want to watch the stream on Facebook, that audio is fine. The podcast audio turned out horrible. Like all you hear is everyone in the background talking. It was. I'm like, I cannot post this.
That bad, huh?
Yeah, it it was too bad. Like I was trying to isolate things and try to do some magic, and I could not beat.
Not even a star engineer Sean could fix that.
Yeah, that was a mess. That was a train wreck. So
Because you were too
but we had a
drunk
great
because of them
time.
fucking beers you drink.
Well, that was later. I didn't drink much during the show.
Fighting with
Doing the show.
people, fighting with people's brothers and everything else.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, fucking,
I didn't hear that full story. That should be a conversation offline.
That's an offline story. No, everyone left around 6. I stayed until 7. I stayed until about 10 o'clock by myself. The drink.
I stayed for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you stayed for a little bit. Were you there when Mark was still there, or did you leave after Mark?
I left like
You
probably
left?
like 15 minutes before Mark did.
Okay, and then yeah. So
You were
7.
pretty ripped up, weren't you, Sean?
I was okay. I was all right.
then we were he was texting me and we were playing. I was telling him to play crazy shit in the jukebox.
Oh, I was, yeah.
Yeah.
People were.
Did you play that German fucking cake
Of course
song?
I did. And never going to give you up. I played that 3 times in a row. Someone's
We're
like,
gonna
"Who
give
the
you
fuck?"
up.
People start yelling. Who the fuck is playing this?
As you're fucking
money on this
dying.
stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm doubling up the chocolate.
Shut the fuck up!
A double chocolate stout. That was meant for the bar.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that for you. We got someone saying Gary's corny. Chrissy. We got Jay saying Sean called me at 10 that night. We talked for over an hour. We talked for 25 minutes, but yeah.
Jesus Christ, Jay.
Was it glorious, Jay? Was it lovely?
You never get a story straight from Jay. It's always like
Callie said he left at 6:30. You were feeling good. Yeah, probably. I probably was at that point. By the time we did the show, I was fine. I only had a couple.
Jay escalates reality like he does when he's in Florida.
Yeah. Get together. It looks like the kids had a great. So the kids who jumped on the mics were actually Ryan's coworkers' sons, who had a great time. I mean, it was
yeah. The one kid won like one of the cool shirts.
Yeah. Apparently, it like made their world.
That's awesome.
Like they're still talking about it.
That's great.
That's great, dude. Dude, that shirt, like I was thinking about what to give that shirt. And I looked, I'm like, all right, that's the perfect shirt for a kid. It was.
Yeah, when them kids first walked in, we got our trays of fucking potato chips on the table. The one kid said, "Are these potato chips for us?" Ryan said, "Yeah, go ahead."
Dad yelled at him.
There he is. There's Jake.
There's Jake now.
Still talking about it. I'm going to give a quick shout out to guys who are checking in right here, the Philly podcast. I'm going to give a quick shout out to those guys. Was on their show on Sunday night. They helped me promote the book.
That was fun.
Yeah, Gary was chiming in, and we're going to have those guys on our show hopefully in a few weeks. So I think it's going to be awesome. And check those guys out, man. They're those guys are growing quickly, and it's a good time. It's a good show, nice production, very nice, very well done show. So
Bryson Stott's news walk-up song. Pink
they're going to be doing. Yeah, what was it again? What was
Bryson
it?
Stott's new walk-up song. Pink Cheeks.
Yeah. So check those guys out, and what else we got here?
Is JT all right?
Jacob
the guys.
Ellis won't take that shirt off. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Fantastic. All right, so let's finally get into sports. Let's start off with the big news of the week. Alex Ovechkin. And we normally don't we don't start off with a national story, but we are tonight. Oh, that was the one thing I wanted to mention. Sorry. Philly is doing a 4-hour draft show special.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so they're going to be the guys to listen to draft night. And definitely check those guys out. So that's going to be cool. So
Nice.
yeah, we'll have those guys on after the draft, maybe the following show, maybe I guess in May or something. We'll figure it out with those guys and we'll think about it. So Ovechkin's better than LeBron. He sure is.
Well,
dude. He's Ovechkin broke the all-time goals record.
He's got to be the second best player in hockey now.
Oh, he's still not the GOAT.
Look, and
no,
you know what?
Nobody could be the GOAT.
And you know what's great about it? Why? Right? Because think about it, and what he just said, and I know he's kind of like, I mean, he probably actually, I don't think there's anything wrong about that statement. And
no, I'm not arguing with it.
because no one is arguing that Ovechkin's better than Gretzky, right? Even though he broke Gretzky's all-time goal record. Why? Right?
Well, because
wait.
because-
How many games did Gretzky do it
It's the
compared
same
to how?
number. They did
Same
one,
amount of games.
one game less.
one game less.
Ain't that some shit?
So the thing is, when LeBron broke the scoring record, everyone's like, "Oh, now he's the GOAT. Now he's the GOAT. Now he's the GOAT." Why? He had to play. He played 7 more. He's played so far 7 more seasons than what Jordan did. Look at Jordan's resume. I don't want to make this a whole thing, but like it's the truth. Like it's nonsense that he's even in the same. Why that's even a conversation is beyond me, because the Ovechkin Gretzky thing is not a conversation. Everyone knows it.
Right.
How about this? Fuck the NBA. Fuck LeBron. Move on. We're talking about Ovechkin. He gets his 5 minutes of fame with our show because he deserves
you
it.
know what?
He
Yeah,
deserves
I agree with you on this one.
He deserves it more than LeBron. Fuck him.
No, I think that because Gretzky still has more assists than any other player has goals and assists combined, still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
So even with Ovechkin beating him in goals, you count all of his goals and his assists, and he still doesn't match up.
Yeah.
Like it's nobody's. I just can't see anybody ever being better than Gretzky.
So Steve's got Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr, and then Ovechkin.
Okay, I mean,
What about Gordie Howe? I guess Gordie Howe is probably behind. He's behind Ovechkin for sure. So he's there.
well, Gretzky broke Hal's record.
Right. So
How is Bobby Clark not in that? You know,
He's
like,
not. He's not a top
He's
five.
not top 5 greatest player ever, bro. Come on.
I mean, he could be in the top 10, right?
No,
Maybe.
he's top 10.
Yeah,
Because if you're talking hockey players,
Unfortunately, you got to put Crosby in the top 10.
you're
Exactly.
you're putting Yager in the top 10. You're putting
Right.
Did Yager do it
probably
enough?
dude Yager.
Yager's still doing it.
Yeah, but I mean, did Yager do it in the NHL enough?
Sure, he did.
Yeah, he played
top
10
10.
years.
Jacob said, "I'm going to put Ovechkin at 2." Jade Parr said, "Bobby Clark's not even top 25."
Trolling. They see me trolling.
Oh, stop it.
And Steve goes, "Bobby Clark probably top 25."
There
So
he
they're both
is.
kind of. Ovechkin could have. This is from Philly. Ovechkin could have broken that record seasons ago if not for COVID and NHL strike. But 99 is absolutely the GOAT, 100%. Like
Yeah.
there's no
Absolutely.
So
And two
The
different
coolest.
styles of NHL too. That's
Yeah,
what's
the
fucking
game's
wild
completely
about it.
different.
Yeah.
So
The cool thing here,
So is the Jordan LeBron eras too.
Yeah.
You know?
as long as he stays relatively healthy, he's got a legitimate shot at 1,000 goals.
You think he plays next year?
Yeah,
Nobody's
he's
talking about
signed.
the fact that
He's
somebody said
signed for the
two
next
more.
3 years.
Yeah, and
Two more.
they're still going to be.
I heard something about the KHL might give him a boatload of money, and he might just go there. He might just go back home.
I don't know. Oh yeah, and Steve brought up a good point. You know, he broke his leg this year too,
Yeah, he was out 6 weeks,
and he just loaded up on.
and he's
was
got
it-
42 goals.
Was it Cheeto? What the hell was he eating? Cheez-Its or something?
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he has like a horrible diet. He just.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
no
Yeah,
shit.
he drinks like he's a beer dude. He eats like fucking shit.
Yeah,
You see
he
the
loves-
gut he's got.
He
loves German. He loves German beer.
It
must
doesn't
drink,
matter when you got a shot like that, though.
Yeah, he must drink like 13 flights a night.
You know, it
A
does say
shot like
something
that, Ryan, and he's got girth. Like if you hit him,
does
you're getting
How
knocked
does
on
he?
your
He's
ass.
got girth, bro.
He's got
Like
girth,
if,
huh?
like if you run
He's
in
got
there,
girth.
Start sucking each other's dicks quite yet.
He's got girth.
oh, come
You
on,
know-
you know what I meant.
Now you know how much girth he's got, bro.
You know what I meant. You and your flight beer. You know what I meant.
the flight beer. We're back to the flight beer.
You're right. This is going to be the theme of the night with these two.
That might be the name of the show. Taking flight with Ovechkin.
All right, and we'll revisit it tomorrow when you fight and see how you guys feel compared to me.
I'll be all right with my
He's
Guinness.
drinking Guinness. He'll be fine.
You're not
Guinness
doing
might have
that.
less calories than your flight beer.
Actually,
Yeah,
it might. It doesn't taste like piss.
neither does this.
You guys do work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, thanks, Jake.
Yeah.
I never had it.
They
so.
they switch with.
Yeah,
they
you can
switch-
talk shit. You never had it.
Because there's a reason why I've never had it.
It's not
You're a
terrible.
beer snob.
I've had
That's
it
right.
before. It's not
Don't
terrible.
you know better? We've been doing the show for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know? What was a beer snob? We never fucking drink Miller Lights and Coors Lights on the show.
I remember plenty of nights sitting out in your fucking yard with Miller Lights.
Miller
That's
Lights
because
there was
there was nothing else left, and you couldn't go nowhere. It was too
No,
late to
the
get more.
night started with Miller Lights.
No,
my night has
No.
never started with a Miller Light.
Never.
I guarantee
Not
What was
that.
the light
Not
beer
in
you
15
drank?
years.
I drank.
he
I
don't
never
drink
drank
like beer.
I never drank light beer. I drank MGD. That's not a
All
light
right,
beer.
maybe
though.
that's what I'm thinking. All right.
That's not a
But
light
Ryan,
beer.
there has been nights we drank light beer because that's all that was left in the fridge.
Yeah, because the beer snobs drank the rest of the beer.
Oh, that's all
right.
right. We saved the Miller Lite till last.
The only
It's a
reason why I
Ying-
had Miller Light
It's
in
a
my
Yingling
freezer,
light beer, Dave.
when TJ would bring the Miller Lights over for Christmas parties and shit and leave it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why we
Right,
dude.
because there was nothing else.
Callie just brought up a great one. This is I used to bring the Coors Light ponies. Mike knows all
Pony
about
bottles.
ponies.
I did ponies, yeah.
Oh, Mike did
the
the
little
ponies.
10 ounces.
Well,
They stayed
wait a
cold when
minute,
you
dude.
on a hot
Dude,
day.
wait a
They stayed cold.
Hold on,
Mike
so
and
wasn't there a show that you and Callie did where you finished off a bottle of whiskey?
Yeah, the first show.
Callie's
Yeah.
first show on the air. We finished
Wow.
off a bottle of Crown Apple.
Whew.
He and I both. Yeah. That
God
was the
damn.
Raise the Cat. That was the Raise the Cat episode with Ben Simmons. Remember when
Just
Ben
the
Simmons?
two of yous.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was a night.
All right, so what's this pony?
So we went to we really get to the sports, don't we? You know, we get to a party and it's a 4th of July party, and you know we're pretty new to the crew. It's Al and TJ and all Hoffman. All those guys have been on the show. So those who don't know,
I don't remember the story.
so Mike brings ponies, and there's people there that I don't know. Like I don't know half these people.
Ponies
And
and
the-
what? Budweiser or Coors Light?
Cool, like Coors
Miller
Light,
Light, I think.
Miller Light ponies. And
That's a
drinking
7
them.
ounce,
We're
John.
bringing out these beers.
No, they
right?
were like 10 ounces.
And we're drinking these beers, and he brings out these ponies, dude. I broke his balls so bad.
A pony
like,
bottle
who-
is 7 ounces.
I'm like, who?
Yeah, but these weren't bottles. These were cans.
Oh, okay.
All right, does it
Like, who
fucking
brings-
matter?
Who brings ponies to a party, dude? Everyone was laughing. People thought we were really fighting because I'm just messing with them. People thought we were really fighting. and stuff.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah.
I don't understand. I still don't understand the problem. On
You
a
don't remember it?
4th of
You don't
July
remember
party, on a 4th of July party, why would you want to drink piss warm beer when you drink ponies?
That's your fault for not drinking it quick enough.
You're a fucking alcoholic.
I don't. That's not true.
It might be, Sean.
Alcoholics need a drink. He's already got one.
Thank you very much. Sure do. 5 to 7 ounce. It's like drinking a flight of beer.
Yeah,
No, I wasn't meant to. No, Ryan, I actually wasn't meant to be a joke. That was unintentional. That was actually unintentional. It's like going to a brewery.
You know,
They get-
screw you guys. I'm coming home.
It's going to a brewery and getting a flight of Miller Lights.
Yeah, I know what the fuck you meant.
You
Let's
keep
move
them here.
on already.
It's like, good. Is there any more?
That was funny. All right,
That was
before you
actually
say-
pretty
yo,
good.
They're
That was
cheap.
actually
And
pretty good.
I made a good
They're
counter
cheap
argument.
and
It's
easy
just
to
that I wasn't as
carry.
loud and obnoxious as a drunkard was at the time.
all right, so
Hey,
I got something.
you
I
know
gotta
what,
show
Mike?
you guys.
Mike, you get a check and a thumbs up because you brought beer.
That's right. Thank you.
That's right. So I'm giving you guys a sneak peek of something that's coming to CPS. All right.
Oh,
And you
no.
guys-
Yes.
Right, we're joining the new trend.
What? That's fucking awesome, actually.
Every bit of it.
That's actually fucking awesome. Where is that? Like, I want one.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's my action figure. That's fucking great.
Skippy.
Look at the peanut butter and the dog.
Who did this? This is fucking.
Who do you think did that, Ryan?
Even the look on the face is kind of like half upset. Like it's,
Hold on. Let's get a closer look at this thing. Hold on.
Oh my god!
I'm trying to get a hold on. I'm trying to get a solo.
Hold on, man. I gotta get a picture.
I'm trying to get the solo. Hold on. How do I fucking do this?
Sean,
I
I
can't get it.
told you had to unveil it tonight. Nah, I want to wait a week. No, you got to do it tonight.
Oh man.
Oh
man, my
my
cheeks hurt
god,
for that one.
dude, that's fucking. Oh my god, I'm losing it. That's. Oh my god.
So I did mine. It doesn't look like me at all, so I got to redo it. But I ran out of my free trial, so I got to wait until tomorrow to do it.
That's great.
Oh, dude, I have tears.
For me, you nailed it.
Yeah. No, dude, when yours came up, I lost my mind.
Oh my god.
Across the front. Oh man. All right.
Oh my god.
The dog, like.
The peanut butter and the dog.
You're only gonna understand it if you're a fan of the show.
Oh. Brian, your accessories were a bottle of rum, peanut butter, and
Peanut butter.
Dude, it's a shame you can't
Fuck,
find those.
dude. I got tears, man.
I got a fucking.
Well, it was funny because when Ryan first seen, he's like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, like
Took him a second. He's like, "What is that?" All right, back to
well
Ovechkin.
done, dude.
So, thank you. I got more. We got more coming, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to top that because, like, the inside jokes there. Like, I'm trying to think of other shit. Like, I don't think anything's gonna top that. Like, mine, like, is not gonna top. Like, you know. But anyway, so the goaltenders that Ovechkin has beaten the most in his career, it's been crazy, dude. Any guesses?
Angie just called us all children.
Did she see it?
Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh man, I still have tears, dude. That's funny.
I know.
Any guesses on the goaltender he's beaten the most over his career?
Who? Ovechkin?
Yes.
Marc-Andre Fleury.
You looked it up, you prick.
No, I didn't. I swear to God, that was a guess.
28 times. 28 times he beat Fleury the most. And then
Yeah, I just thought because of Pittsburgh and Washington, they were in the
Right.
same division and they played in the playoffs a few times.
number 2. You're on the same. Once I give it to you, like same lines, because obviously he played him the most because of the division thing.
I haven't watched hockey enough to.
He was when we had Sleevey G on as his favorite player. His favorite player. Nope. Good guess, Steve. Now Brodeur was already pretty much. Oh, Brodeur was still playing, I guess, when he started.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Yeah, not long enough to.
Dude, I can't. I'm drawing. I know when you're going to say it. I'm going to be like,
Now
oh,
he
yeah.
said Ron Tugnut.
No, it wasn't. Is it
Ron Tugnut.
It's not the Bobrovsky, is it?
No.
No.
Rob Tugnut.
I don't like your jerk off name. I don't like your jerk off face. I don't like.
Oh, it's got to be Tim
He's
Thomas. Lundqvist.
Lundqvist. So Jacob got it right.
Yeah.
The guy from the Rangers, yeah, because his name is impossible to spell. Henry Lundqvist, 24 times. A couple Flyers on that list. Gary's favorites on that list. Ray Emery was on that list. But quite a few guys were on that list. But yeah, Fleury and Lundqvist, he beat the most. Dick Trickle too, Callie. Dick Trickle.
Another crazy stat. We were talking about it on the Fred.
Where's that Cunt Jones?
Since he's come into the league, he scored 18% of the Capitals' goals.
That's crazy.
I thought it was 22%.
Either way, that's
when I was
insane.
watching the game last week, I seen 18.
Oh, all right.
It might have been 22 after the last 2 weeks of play.
That's true.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The
only thing, like, is it weird, like, how quickly he got that? Like, it wasn't, I can't say that it was fixed, but it was,
you're not gonna fix hockey, dude. But
and the goaltenders tried, but it was just, and now all of a sudden he doesn't, like, it just, the way that it happened so quick was just, it was wild.
It was crazy. He was on a tear, and so interesting.
And now
thing,
the tear, now he stops the tear. The second he gets the goal, it's
he hasn't scored.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's certain thing about players like that, like in any sport, really. Like when the pressure's up, the spotlight's on, you're just better.
Even
he breaks the record, and then it's a sense of relief. He takes a step back. He's relaxing a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now he understands, like, this year could be even more historic because they got a shot at winning it all.
Right.
You know? Which I hope they do. I hope they win the whole fucking
He
thing.
should get a second cup.
And he's
Yeah.
no young guy either.
41 years old.
Well, of course, he's no young guy. You don't
just
break
saying.
a goal record with.
I'm just, and he's still playing at a high, volume.
What was Gretzky when he broke it? 37.
Something like that, yeah. Because Gretzky, I think, started when he was younger. Yeah. Dude, is this right?
No, he wasn't even that old because he did it with the Kings.
No, he didn't. He did it with the Rangers.
No, he broke the record with the Kings.
I'm pretty sure he broke it with the.
I know he broke the record with the Kings.
It was the Kings.
Yeah, it was.
I'll never forget. His hands in the air like this, the
Pretty sure
Kings
it was-
jersey on.
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain.
it was definitely the Kings.
But either way, it's the cool thing when Ovechkin scored his first goal, Wayne Gretzky was coaching. He was on the bench.
Yeah,
was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know
the
it was-
Rangers.
Phoenix. When he coached Phoenix.
Yeah, was he the head coach?
Yeah.
I didn't remember Gretzky coaching.
Yep. It was a short thing. It wasn't. Yeah, and Callie said it was late because it was L.A. It was 1:00 in the morning when he broke the record. Yeah, so he scored his first goal against Wayne Gretzky.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, yeah. So, all right. Congratulations to him, and hockey has a new goal king. And
How about his
it's awesome.
celebration though? When he scored, he ran and just dove on the ice. That was
Yeah.
really cool, man.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. He's a good dude, man. It's
Yeah, I mean he's an easy guy to root for.
It's a shame his
Yeah.
country's cunts, but aside from that, you know, it's pretty cool. There was no need for that. Just a jab.
Oh, he ain't the one dropping the bombs. You know what I mean? It's not his fault,
You dropped a bomb on me,
baby.
You dropped a bomb on me, turn me on.
So let's talk about the Phillies right now. They're not exactly having a
You
great
dropped the
week.
bomb on me.
They lost 2 out of 3 against the Braves last night. Although it was a weird game. I mean, you had a 3-hour
All right, well,
rain delay.
I thought about this. So, start of the season, series in Atlanta. What do you think happens?
If they start the season in Atlanta,
No, I mean just at the start of the year.
if they start the season in Atlanta,
Yeah.
like you say, if the schedule was different, we started against Atlanta.
Or even if it was now and you take the records away, what do you think they do when they go to Atlanta?
They'd probably
They lose 2 out of 3. I mean, it's not. Atlanta's still a good team. It's losing 2 out of 3 in Atlanta is probably about what you'd expect.
I think
especially after an 0-7 start.
I think their
Atlanta
start
was 0-7.
It was an anomaly, dude.
They
It
were
was
0-7.
It was a weird thing. Look,
they traveled
They're
to the West.
still going to be there. Like, don't count the Braves out.
Never.
Right.
Yeah, they played the Padres and the Dodgers, right? To start
Yeah.
off the season. That's
Yeah.
not easy, man. The West Coast trip to start off.
Both of those teams started out like 6-0 and 7-0 or whatever.
Hey, fellas, the Phillies, they have a bullpen problem.
Yes, they do.
They have a bullpen problem. They
The
definitely
Phillies
have.
have more than a bullpen problem.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying, Ryan, last year they were apparently the best pitching staff in the league. You can't say the starting pitchers. Okay, that
See,
bullpen's in trouble.
See, but that's where I think you can have. There's answers with the bullpen.
I like Straw and Alvarado's actually looked pretty good this year.
Right, Alvarado's looked
pretty good.
great.
Kirkland's
Alvarado's
looking
looked
all right.
great. Strom hasn't. That he didn't have a spring training. We
he's
know
got
what
very
Strom
limited.
is once he's in a rhythm. Kirkering's looked okay. He'll come around. Romano hasn't looked good, but I believe Romano will also come around.
I'm hoping, Ryan, if Romano don't, that bullpen's in trouble. Like if
But
they
I
don't
think
do anything else with the bullpen and Romano
will.
don't come around,
yeah,
they're in trouble.
they're going to trade for an
They will.
arm. They're going to trade for
I'm
an arm.
just saying, if they don't right now, like they're in trouble with what they got.
So Ryan is so right now, before going into last night's game, the bullpen ranked 21st in the league. So that's not very good.
Right.
So Jacob said, got to trade Bohm and bring up Miller and Crawford and need bullpen arms. Is that where you were going, Ryan? When you said this
Not
team has
not so much Miller, but
no, I mean Bohm.
Yeah, Bohm, him and Brandon Marsh are a problem.
But
Yeah,
Bohm on third base, man, he's made some.
I don't care.
Not
I don't
yet.
care.
Like
I don't care.
a third baseman is not a dime a
I
dozen.
don't care. I don't care.
You can't. You got to be careful.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
tired of being careful. I'm tired. It's been 4 years with this dude. Come on.
Here's my problem with Bohm. It's
Last year at one point he led the league in
I don't
doubles.
care. And then in the second half, he had 12 RBIs.
Oh, come on, man.
He had 12 RBIs in the second half.
Ryan, I'm not arguing how you feel. I'm arguing about you can't just say he's got to go. You got to be careful, man. Be careful what you wish for. You know what I mean? He's solid at third base, man.
I don't think he can play here.
Me neither. He can't get out of his head.
I don't think Bohm can play here. He can't take criticism. He's got the Carson Wentz syndrome without as much body. Like he has more body language than Wentz did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the
it's 162 game season.
That defeatist attitude. He has that attitude. They talked about it last year. You know, Toppers talked about it numerous times without saying as much.
Right.
He's basically saying, you know, we're trying to get him through something. We're trying to get him through something. Through what? He's a professional ball player. He's been up here long enough, 4 or 5 years now. He should know how to. First of all, you know that the game is peaks and valleys. That's the game. But when he's hitting a valley, holy crap! Like he might as well. He's going down to hell, and he's trying to get back up. Like it's like.
But that's the other part, Sean. That's what makes me lean towards that part. Like I was arguing, sticking up. Like he's a good third baseman. He's a solid third baseman. But that childish shit that he does when he throws a temper tantrum, no. You're 28 years old. You got to stop that. There's enough of that. Be a man. Like you got a lot of talent.
You strike out, break a bat over someone's head. Be a man.
Yeah, dude. Like I understand you making some, comedy about it because it's frustrating. Like enough of it. Like this kid has got talent, and he's in his own fucking head. You might be right. It might be time for him to go somewhere else to get his head clear.
Well, Callie's saying Boom's going to be an all-star somewhere else. He has a great glove, proves he can hit, but he's going to be the Scott Rolen. He's going to excel somewhere else.
No, he's not.
Scott Rolen excelled here.
Come on with Scott. Scott Rolen's a Hall of Fame third baseman. Come on.
I didn't go that far, Ryan. Yeah, he's like Scott Rolen. Are you serious? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not going there.
That's like saying Randy Wolf is better than Ranger Suarez. Stop. No, he's not. Like, get out of here.
I don't know about that.
That was a bad comparison. That was not.
Yeah, that was bad. Randy Wolf was a good pitcher.
The Wolfpack. I like the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Randy Wolf is a solid pitcher, man.
Yeah.
Ranger
for what? Like 7 years here or so?
He was here for a while.
I do like Ranger.
I do like Ranger.
Yeah, I like Ranger. I just think Randy Wolf was better.
He's got to keep doing it. We've had 1.5 years of Ranger Suarez.
I don't think he'll be
in
here
4 years.
When he comes off injured reserve, I think they're going to move him. I think he's the one that ends up going. Him and Painter.
Did you keep Taijuan Walker?
I mean,
no.
No.
Wait, did you just say they're trading Painter?
Painter, yeah.
They're going to trade Painter.
I do. I think they're going to trade Painter and Suarez and get another fucking solid pitcher. I think that's what's going to happen.
Unless he's an ace, you're not trading him. I don't see that anyway.
No, like, and even if he's an ace, like you're not. You want to get a control guy like Painter,
right?
Years, like I just can't see why they would.
Yeah.
I don't think Painter's tradable.
Yeah, Peterson's saying, "Boom, will." He's. But Peterson's defending the Scott Rowland thing. He will be like, boom, trust me, he has all the qualities. As he gets older, he's just going to get better. The only thing is, I just don't think he has the...
Yeah, but Scott Rowland by 28 was already an all-star.
Dude, he's
multiple times.
Yeah.
Like rookie of the year, gold glove.
Yeah. I was just going to say, didn't he get a golden glove then too?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quite a few.
I mean, that's the thing. Point. I mean, the difference is that Rowland was good here. Rowland wasn't that much better in St. Louis than he was in Philly. He was good in both places.
Steve wants to know what the hell is in Gary's mug. What is that anyway?
That's the Iron Hill.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's got that fucking sediment in it.
That's what's got you talking crazy.
Yeah, it does.
That's what's got you talking crazy.
Yeah.
What's that?
Traded Andrew Painter. Yeah, come on, bro. It's the shit in that beer that's got you talking crazy.
My face.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with that.
This guy's name is Newt Bar.
Newt Bar?
Newt Bar. With 2 A's.
Lars. Yeah, his first name's Lars. Lars Newt Bar.
Lars Newt Bar.
So I go up the bat and I fucking try to take a walk, All right. So
no.
And I do the same thing.
Lars, MLB player.
I've batted live 600,000 times, and I do the same thing every single time.
I can't stand him.
I'm tired of fucking people stealing my signs.
Yeah.
Stealing my signs.
Yeah. I told Sean this motherfucker should just shut up. Sean said, "Yeah, he's a bit wordy."
Lars Newt Bar. That's a great name. That might be the best name in baseball.
That's a great baseball name.
Yeah, Lars Newt Bar.
Yeah.
That's a hockey name.
Nah, that's a strip bar name.
And it's 2 O's and 2 A's too. It's NOOTBAAR. That's a great name.
Lars Newt Bar.
Yeah, that's a strip joint.
Sounds like a candy bar dipped in shit.
Let's go down to the Newt Bar.
Is that the Newt part? The new part? The shit?
Nougat. What is nougat? It's like caramel or something. Or no, nougat's that soft. That's soft. Like, I hate that fucking. I don't like Three Musketeers.
Yeah, it's like a flight beer.
Nah, me neither. Me neither, Sean.
Milky Ways.
And what's the other one? Three Musketeers and Milky.
Milky Way's got the same thing. It's just got the caramel. It's just
I'm out on Milky Way.
That's the only reason why I like the Milky Way because it has the caramel in it.
Nah,
you don't like the Milky Way.
Nah,
Snickers is mine.
Yeah, that's my favorite candy.
A little bit of nougat, but it's got everything.
Snickers doesn't have a nougat.
I think so.
No.
How about a whatchamacallit?
Chocolate, peanut, and caramel. That's all. Whatchamacallit's good.
Yeah, that's a good candy bar.
Nestle Crunch.
Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Kit Kat's good stuff.
Kit Kat's good. Obviously, Reese's.
Oh, yeah. Peanut butter cups.
The Take Fives. Take Fives.
Yeah, Take Fives good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the big cups.
I bet you do. I bet you do Take Five.
Need 2 A's.
Yeah, you know the big cups.
Yeah.
They got one that's got chocolate syrup in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now they got peanut butter.
Now they got like on the top. What's the chocolate syrup?
Right, now the big cup.
It's called. It's like lava. Like it's called the big cup lava, and you take a bite, and fucking chocolate syrup comes oozing out. It's delicious.
Now they got the one that's peanut butter and jelly.
What?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, peanut butter and jelly, big cup.
Yes.
I should redo.
That sounds excellent.
Yes. I should redo Ryan's action figure and put an asshole on there.
That's what the dog's for.
Dude, that was fucking hysterical. That was great.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude. Well done.
Oh man.
We gotta get one like all 4 of us done.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Working on.
I'm working on it. It's just gonna take a little bit of time.
Sean said, I want to wait because I'm going to get one of all of us. I said, no, you got to put that one up tonight. That's got to go out tonight. And he's like, all right.
Jacob said, "Big cup. The big cup caramel is the best."
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Not a
Yeah,
big
This
fan.
got split into 6 pieces.
Yeah, it did.
Ugh.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess, Ryan, you brought up the whole thing about being concerned. So, what are your other? So Bowman.
It's Bohm and the outfield, like Brandon Marsh, the
Yeah.
Rojas thing. Like Max
also-
Kepler's not the answer. Like he's probably going to end up hurt by the middle of the season.
The
What
thing
are you
with Kepler,
talking about? He's been solid behind the
Yeah,
plate.
Yeah, but he's going to end up hurt. Guaranteed.
Nah, dude, he's giving them the
can't-
small ball they need.
Yeah, you can't
Appreciate
you can't say that you
Okay.
can't.
He's
Oh,
staying.
Okay. I'm not saying get rid of him.
It's the same thing as people saying that Saquon Barkley was going to get hurt last. You know what I mean? Like, just because, I don't know, man. They got him as a defensive, a solid defensive guy. You knew he's not a guy who's going to hit 20 home runs. He's not that type of guy.
He's
That's where
scoring the first
that's-
8 games, the first 10 games. He's been solid behind the plate.
He's been fine, but
behind it.
You mean at the plate?
Yeah, I'm sorry, at the plate. He's getting hits.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying I don't like him. What I'm saying is I don't think he's going to hold up.
Dude,
and then in center field, like they get nothing out of center field. Nothing.
Trey Turner just made an amazing play.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Bomb's like sitting there has no fucking idea where.
So
to
they had a runner.
Of course, Mike.
Bohm's just fucking running around in circles like an idiot. What the fuck was he doing? So all right, so Newt Barr got on base, and then I think it's Newt Barr. I'm pretty sure, and it got the third on an overthrow.
And
With
Tyson
no outs.
Snot.
No outs, right? The next guy hits a kind of a pop up to right field,
like a broken black,
and he
blooper.
doesn't score.
Yeah.
And then Turner just made a dive and play in foul territory, and then kept the run from going home again. So like they have a chance here now. Ariando's up, so
Turner's made a few plays like that.
Bohm's going back on the ball. That's Bohm's ball,
right?
And he's running
They got out
around
of
in circles like in it. They got out of it. How did they get? Wow, that's impressive.
Who's pitching?
Nola.
No.
Yeah, they got out of it. That was nice. Polsky behind the plate, in front of, left is on first. What's on second? I don't know. Is that short?
I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn. I think we got to show Mark because Mark didn't see this yet.
Oh, you didn't see? You got to show him.
See, was it on Mark?
Got to show him.
We're working on this for all of us. Okay.
Oh my
Black shoes, black socks.
And the best part is, I'm like, I put pants on. I'm like, no, it's gotta be fucking shorts. I put shorts on them.
How'd you do that?
And he's got like his free trial, so he's got to wait until he's gonna be on at fucking midnight. The next one.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be drunk as shit doing them, Mike.
Yeah, but tomorrow, no, I gotta wait until tomorrow night to do it. So. Fucking, look at the dog's face.
It's the dog from Men in Black.
Oh man,
that fucking Baroness shirt.
Just Baroness, all big across the front.
Yeah, remember we broke his balls about that shirt, Sean?
Yeah,
yeah. He came up to Burnsies. You got that shirt on again?
Oh god, dude, my stomach hurts.
What the fuck, man?
I didn't think it'd be as funny the second time it was.
Oh god.
That's great. That's been a long time.
Randomness
Laugh
of peanut
like
butter
that.
gone. Yeah. All right. So yeah, my concerns are kind of with my concerns are kind of with you, Ryan. You went into the season not making any moves, and you know that was kind of That was my biggest concern going into the year, and why I didn't feel like this team was any better than last year, and I still don't think they are. Still the same hitters, still chasing the dumbass pitches, still not coming up big in most spots.
Right.
They're one of the worst teams with runners in scoring position. I think
Are they really?
I think they're ranked like 24.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everybody's
What-
making a
what-
big
Brian,
deal
what was-
because they're getting a lot more walks. But like, if you're not driving them runs in,
Yeah.
Every inning in the game last night, every inning, they stranded runners.
Mark wanted to see it again. He said I can't stop laughing.
You got to put a Phillies hat on them.
I don't wear hats.
No, he doesn't wear hats. What you can't take the baldness away. The baldness is better than one of the best parts.
Should I replace the rum with a pack of smokes?
You got just add a pack of smoke.
Yeah, you gotta add a pack of smokes.
I can't. I can only do 3 things. Oh, no, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I'll see what I can do tomorrow.
A pack of smokes.
Can you put a cigarette in his mouth?
I could do that. I could put a cigarette.
Yeah, just put one in my mouth.
Or just Sean, just put a square in his pants pocket, like a square poking out.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Dude, fucking Mark's losing it.
It's fucking priceless, man. That's great.
I told you that would get a laugh, man.
Like, I want one.
I showed Gary. I was like, "Yo, watch this." I said, "I'm gonna save it for tomorrow when I have them all ready." He goes, "No, you got to." I'm like, "All right,
yeah, it's got to go on tonight."
I didn't mind, dude. It looks nothing like me. I got to redo it. I can't even put it. It does nothing.
It's still
looks
funny.
Nothing. The outfit looks good.
It's still funny.
The outfit looks good, but the face looks nothing like me. I'm like,
What did you do when you first seen the finished product? Like,
lost
you
my
gotta be
mind.
dying.
Oh, I lost. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Brian, I'm sorry, dude. That's a great fucking reference. That's a
man.
great likeness, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe Angie doesn't like it.
Yeah.
No, she didn't say she didn't like it. She just called us children.
I'm
Well,
going
all right.
tomorrow. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow. That's
Tattoo your brother.
yeah.
Can
All
we
right.
buy it?
No.
Oh, that would be great.
It's an AI. It's an AI thing.
Right.
Maybe you could.
Yeah.
The best thing you could probably do is print it out and like.
I could do that. You could print it out, and dude,
Sean, show it again.
Mine's racing.
man,
Show it again.
I
Show
can't
it
talk.
one more time.
I can't talk about what I was gonna. I can't talk about what I was gonna do on the air. Dave's got a great idea. Christmas tree hangers.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be yeah.
You could do that. 'Cause you could just cut them out and just
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to print it on like heavier cardboard or something.
He said he needs it. Actually, no. His is
No, you go to ornaments. If you go to ornaments.com, you can upload that to their website, and they'll put it on a Christmas bowl.
Mike said it. Mark said it needs a pull string. Says shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to find the other. I'm trying to find Ryan's thing here. Where was it? Oh,
No, you know what it should say? It's such a good dick.
that's what I'm trying to find. I can't find it. Oh, it's under G. It's under G. That's why. Dude, we have
That's
so
great.
many freaking.
Such a good dick.
Just pull the string on the back. You said 3D print.
Now it's got a fucking pull string.
One on my tree. Oh, that's fantastic. Callie said extra chunk of Skippy.
Oh,
All right, let's talk about
Oh my
the
god.
NFL.
yeah, that's got to go on a Christmas tree.
Let's talk about the NFL. While we were in between the 10th year anniversary show and this show, the Tush Push came up to a vote by the NFL. They're trying to ban it. Some people came up to try to ban it, and apparently the vote went 16-16. They need 26 votes for a yes. So what do they do instead of killing it and saying nope? Nope, they're going to table it for a couple more weeks. It's going to be up in May.
Yeah. So why did they table it?
I think the commissioner doesn't like it.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Commissioner's making a push to try to expand the time and hope that 10 more owners will miraculously change their decision.
Now, why would he not like it?
They hate us because they ain't us, Mike.
Well, Roger Goodell isn't anybody. Like he doesn't have. He's not supposed to have a rooting interest for a particular.
He's
team.
a tool bag. That's all. There's no more need to be said. He's like Trump. He's a piece of shit and tool bag.
I think that I think he looks at it as a non-football play. The whole safety thing, like all the stats have come out already and said there is no issue with the safety, right, with this play. Yet these coaches like McDermott and these other coaches, and I talked about it with the guys on the Northeast Philly podcast of the Philly podcast, station. Or network, I should say. Talked about those guys, like these excuses. Oh yeah, it's unsafe. Well, there's been no stats. Well, there could be because of the posture of the players and this and that. I'm like, give me a break.
It's more unsafe to have a running back go over the top.
Yeah.
So
like,
if you're going to
that's
ban
more
that,
unsafe.
if you're going to ban that, then you have to ban when a running back's trying for a first down and his offensive lineman comes behind him and push him. You got to ban that. That's a legal play now. Right. Like, why don't you just ban tackling? Why don't you just ban that? Like, the game is almost impossible for defender to play anyway, as it is. But now that something works for an offense, we're going to take that away too. Like, I don't know, man. It's just.
I don't think it goes away this year. I do think it goes away within the next year or two.
Like, come on, man! You're making fucking $13 million a year. Like, take a hit.
You know what? That's all right.
Come on,
they got AJ Dillon, they got Saquon, they got Jalen Hurts in the backfield.
Yeah.
I honestly think that's
it's not going to matter anyway.
I think that's why they signed AJ Dillon.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had a sense that this might happen, and AJ Dillon's a big dude.
I think they got AJ Dillon for short yardage situations anyway, because they're like, look, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Why beat up Saquon? On these shorter plays, we can get a bigger guy in here and just pound him.
Fuck, dude! Like the thighs on him and fucking Saquon. Oh man, like Jesus fucking Christ!
Those guys, the three of them,
like Jesus.
Like squat like 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
Probably more than that. 1,500 pounds between the three of them. Like, it's ridiculous.
All right. So you got a problem with the tush push? You want to try and ban it? Hold my beer. They bring in AJ Dillon.
It ain't gonna matter, dude. You don't think Jalen Hurts can get a yard by himself on a quarterback sneak?
I mean, he fucked it.
He was doing it before, like this became a thing.
The funny thing is, McDermott, I lost a lot of respect for that pussy. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, he went 2 different directions.
He comes out and goes, "Oh no," and he's getting side talk. And I hate Elliott Shore Parks.
Yeah, so do I.
I got to give him credit, dude.
He said to him, "Didn't you use that play? You used that play."
Not only that, they used that play 6 times in the AFC title game. You know how many times they converted? 2. Yeah. 2 times out of 6 because you're not good at it,
right?
Because Josh Allen,
he did it all. They did it all year,
all
and they
season.
were more successful with it.
He goes, "A variation of it." He said, "A variation of." No, you ran the tush push.
Yeah,
you ran the tush push. Don't say variation of it.
They ran it the second most times in the league.
Right behind the Eagles. Like, don't give me that. Dude, I lost a lot of respect for him. That's why they're losing.
Mad because his team couldn't perfect it. That's why.
And the Packers, because we fucking ran all over them twice.
Yep. Started and ended their season.
Yeah. So,
you think the Packers would like to play like that?
Yeah, because they're Packers.
That's right.
That's
right.
They like to pack it.
Giggity.
That's right.
Yeah.
Assholes. All right. Do we want to do a draft first before we do the list?
Yeah, because I want to have a cigarette.
All right. So there's not a ton for us to talk about with the draft because
I thought we were doing that in 2 weeks. on a Saturday.
Well, we are. We're going to recap the picks, but
All right.
but as far as like previewing what they're going to do here, like I don't know, 32, dude. I have no idea. I have no clue. I have no analysis whatsoever what the Eagles are going to do at 32. Are they going to take a tight end? Are they going to take a lineman? Are they going to take a defensive end? I look. This is a big defensive lineman draft. So maybe that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know, I have no idea. 32nd is almost impossible to predict.
Yeah, that's a tough spot. And they're not going to, if they move up, it's not going to be in the top 10. That's hard to move from 32 within the fucking bottom 10.
I'll tell you what, if you move from 32 to 22, you know, you have the picks to do it.
Yeah, that makes your draft a whole lot different.
You do something like that,
like 10 picks up, you got more options.
Yeah, then we're cooking with benzene, all right? Like then you're like, all right, let's roll.
And they got the capital to do it.
They do.
Yes,
20
they
picks
do.
over the next 2 years, man. It's,
you know what, Sean, me personally, I think, you know, during the draft, Howie Roseman's going to do something where you're like, damn, holy shit. That year that he did something and he got AJ Brown, I think it's going to be that
AJ Brown trade.
Yeah, I think it's going to be that type year.
I kind of get this vibe that he's going to pull off something kind of big. Like, it might not, I don't know if he's going to do it on day one, but like, I think if anything by round 2, I think he's going to pull off a move and people are going to be like, oh boy.
Yeah.
They're right back.
Yeah.
And I also think they sign Justin Simmons. I think Justin Simmons becomes an Eagle.
He does want to come play for Fangio again.
Yeah, you do that. You make another move, and then you draft some depth here, and you're right back. Like, you're making everyone feel pretty good again. Like, I'm not saying that people are, no one's out on the Eagles, but like, I think people are a little skeptical of what's going on because of the fact you lost so many defensive players.
Well, I mean, you got to do that the year after winning the Super Bowl. You got to readjust.
You know, you're going to lose people.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we lost a significant amount of talent.
Mm-hmm.
We did. You know what I mean? But
they did. A lot of guys have produced for you, and you know, I mean, look, when you sign the guys from the Chiefs and the Giants, you know, I feel like I strongly feel like you have a really good chance at replacing the production that you lost when you lost Sweat.
Like the one that everybody went nuts over was Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah,
but me personally, I'm like, all right, you know. I understand. I get what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's cutting salary. He's trying to make room for salary for the other guys.
Yeah.
And he's I'm telling you, he's building up for something.
Let's not forget.
He's going to do something.
They brought Zach Baun back.
Yes.
And that was a big deal because
and that's a pivot from what he usually did.
Right.
A linebacker, they were like, nah, we have Dean. Like, we're okay.
Yeah.
No, he was like, no, we got to re-sign this guy. And they did. And that was all of our top priority, right? If I'm not mistaken. Like, all of us were like, nope, number 1, sign Zach Baun. And he did that.
Right.
So, like, anything after that, it's like, okay.
But
you know,
now,
let's see. But
what do we have at cornerback?
So, obviously, Slay and Rodgers are gone. So now you have Quinyon Mitchell, DeJean, and you have Keely Ringo.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. So Jacob said that's not a money move. You only save $200,000 from that cut, from that trade. I think there's more to it, and like,
well, I think it's more his mouth.
100%. So that's the thing that I.
But that's weird. If it was that, why did they bring him back?
Why they bring him? I know. And apparently, like, he's pissed off because no one's reached out to him since he left.
Right.
Really?
He's, oh, now I know how they really felt. Like, you knew he's going to run his mouth when he left here. Oh, now you know how. Now I know how they really felt about me there. You know, shit like that. Like, dude, like there's a reason why you're on your 6th goddamn team since you've been in the league.
Yeah.
In your 7th year, like
you've been on. Shut the fuck up.
I think it has, because his on-field play wasn't great last year.
Right.
He wasn't great last year.
Yeah.
If you look at his numbers, like he allowed like the most touchdowns since 2012 by a safety. Like, he didn't have a great year.
But there were incidents where he made a good play.
Mm-hmm. or made an interception, because he is a ball hawk.
Yeah, right.
He's nothing like. Mark said the fanatic behind Ryan's chair looks like he's having a great time.
he's strong. Yeah, I was drinking that flight beer. That's what it does to you.
Yeah. But yeah, if either they draft a safety or they sign Justin Simmons, they get some depth. Like,
yeah,
that's
Justin Simmons is waiting in the wings if they don't end up drafting a safety. And like you're saying, if Gardner Johnson didn't have that great of a year, if we're thinking that just because he was on that defense that he was a great player.
Yeah, do we not think Sidney Brown can't fill that role?
Right.
You know.
But that was the plan all along.
Sidney Brown.
They were high on Sidney Brown, and he got hurt.
Right, and that's why they ended up getting Gardner Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now, Sidney Brown's 100% healthy right now. Mm-hmm. Can he stay that way? Who knows? Who knows?
So I want to welcome back.
I'll tell you this, like that
kid. Back Ryan to the show. Welcome back, Ryan.
He teased him a lot because he got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, man.
Mr. Cat.
Yeah, what do you think is going to happen, Rye, with the draft itself?
Like I said, I think if certain guys start falling, they have so many assets over the next 2 years. I think they put something together to move it. Like if you get into the teens and Tyler Warren's still there for some reason, which I don't think he is, you put a package together, maybe even with Goddard in it, and you move up and you get them.
I just can't see them. I think it'd be too expensive to move up into the teens. I think that the low to mid 20s is as far as they can move up, because if you're moving into the teens, you're probably giving up either a first or 2 seconds along with the pick. That's a lot. I mean, I know they have enough picks, but that's too much.
You were upstairs. I was wondering 32 to 22 would be a nice jump. You jump up 10 picks, your draft is looking a lot different.
Right, and that's going to take you a second and something else, which I think that but that's about the point where I think they can move up. In the teens, you're talking at least 2 seconds, I think. I mean, I don't know the chart, I don't know the numbers, but I'm pretty sure that that's, or you give up next year's first.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to give up for a tight end, so I get you. But I think that's why they acquired these. They're not gonna pick them all. That's a guarantee. They're not taking all these picks.
Right, and I agree with trading some of the picks, but you can't trade you trade thirds or fourths. I don't know if you trade multiple seconds.
Yeah, their value. I hear you. So that being said, because I don't think he's there anyway.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
There are some edge rushers. See, but that's why I think maybe they even.
What's with the fucking chairs in the back of his? Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see here. How come I can't get this? I can't do the solo layout. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's got his chairs up on the bar.
It's like the bar's closed. Closing time.
No.
I'm not allowed to play songs anymore on the podcast. So.
That's right. They keep taking.
They keep taking the show. Yeah.
You know what? Outside of all that, if they stay at 32, I think they take the best edge rusher available.
Or safety. Well, they still could take the safety. Yeah.
I think it's tight end.
Either one of the two. You know what? I'll do the move sauce.
All right. Well, we'll see. All right. I think we.
Hey yo.
So I guess we could tell everybody our next show is going to be not next Saturday, the Saturday after. So The NFL draft is on a Thursday night. It's Thursday. One second.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
I know. I'm trying to find the date.
24th.
Okay. So the 26th, if that's correct.
Is that
be
an 8 o'clock at night show or afternoon show?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what.
I don't know.
I can't do the afternoon.
All right, so it'll be nighttime then. We can do.
I mean, it
nighttime.
doesn't have to be 8 o'clock, but like
Yeah, we can do it.
7-ish.
We'll figure it out as we get closer. So, all right, so we'll do Saturday evening. And by
10 a.m.
By then, the day 3 picks will be done.
Right, so the full draft will be over. So we'll be able to analyze the whole draft.
Yeah, so we'll really be talking about the Eagles draft. We'll recap the Eagles draft. We were going to do a show on either Thursday, because we can't do one Friday that week. But we're like, you know what? What's the point? Because we're not going to know what the Eagles picks are. So why don't we do afterwards and really recap all the Eagles picks? So that's what we're going to do. So Saturday the 26th or whatever will be our next show. All right. So Eagles draft show, I guess we'll call it.
That'll be a fun show.
Fucking hungover show.
What the fuck is he swinging at?
Was that Boom?
No, it was Stott.
He's another one, dude. You want to talk about you want about players that I want out?
Yep.
He's the one. Like, look, I know he does a lot of things well in the field. Again, it's the same thing as Boom. Like, he does things well.
I think Stott's a better fielder than Bohm, though.
He is a better fielder than Bohm, but I can't stand him.
That's pink cheeks.
He's almost an automatic out. Almost just about every time he's up. Just about.
Yep.
So.
Oh, the other night, like we're watching the game, I said, this inning's over. He's up. So he cracks the fucking ball, and the guy catches it, and then he fucking drops it and kicks it.
He booted it. Yeah, he kicked the ball.
Yeah.
So we extended the inning. So
yeah.
Mike's got the boom sauce.
Lord Hobo.
That's a good one.
Lord Hobo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom, what you got? What you got? What you got? Boom.
Who's that?
So I got that.
Soulfly.
Who is it? Soulfly?
Soulfly.
I was listening to a lot of Soulfly today, actually.
Were you?
Yeah.
I've been listening to nothing but
some of the live ships coming up. I was listening to that band, For Whom It May.
Yeah.
I had that on the surround sound before Mike came over.
It's a good band, man.
I'm really liking that music, man.
Yeah.
It's a good band. All right, let's get to our list. So we're going to talk about the all NFL ringless team. So offensive, defensive players, the best ever to not win.
I did it by position.
Okay,
All
I
right.
just have the general list here.
Yeah, I just.
You guys don't. You guys are looking up in your phone now. It's all right.
I'm looking up the list I had.
Okay.
Why are you getting something wrong? You got to hold up.
Okay.
I'm going to get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
So I don't know how do we want to do this. You want to kind of go? Let's go by position, right? I guess we'll go do that way. We'll give like our guys, and we'll go through there. And I'm sure we all have a lot of the same people, but mine's
Go
very
around the horn.
mine position wise is short. So
All right.
So quarterback, why don't you?
I mean, I'll name the top one. Everybody has it. Everybody agrees, Marino.
Yeah.
Now, is he the top?
Yes.
Because somebody had a really good point, and we put it on our Facebook page, and Dan Hoffman had a really good point.
Okay.
He said, "I'm going to say Jim Kelly."
Kelly is the second
because
one.
Jim Kelly went to 4 straight Super Bowls, and Jim Kelly kept Marino from getting to the Super Bowl multiple times.
Twice.
Got a good point. He's got a really good point there.
I understand, but he doesn't know the numbers that Marino has.
Right. There's Jim Kelly's not even close. Well, I'm not going to say not even close, but Dan Marino is clearly better.
Like Dan Marino was a fuck. Well, he was a one of a kind, dude. Like generational.
I agree with guys. I agree with you guys. I think it's Marino as well. And then probably Jim Kelly, number 2.
There's a couple other guys. Everybody brought up old timers, so we'll have to ask Jay.
Fran Tarkenton.
Yeah.
Fran Tarkenton went to 3, couldn't win 1.
Yep.
right? Jay Parr, is that accurate? Does Fran Tarkenton deserve to be on that list? Let's see what he says about that.
How about Dan Faust? Did he get one?
Dan
Fouts
Fouts
never got
another good one.
That's on my list.
How about Ty Detmer? Did he ever get one?
No,
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Ty Detmer?
I don't think he did.
Polsky remembers. Jake has a good one. Polsky said that's incredible. Fran Tarkenton. Philip Rivers. You know, Philip Rivers was.
I got another one.
Statistically,
I got two more.
A really good quarterback who never won one. Go ahead, Mike.
Warren Moon.
Warren Moon, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Here's an interesting thing. Warren Moon not only never won a Super Bowl, he never went to a title game.
Nope.
Never played in a title game.
I got an interesting one coming up later. How about Matt Ryan? Stats wise?
Yeah, stats wise. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
he's on the list. Sure, he's on the list. Yeah, absolutely, he's on the list because he was a really good quarterback. But I mean, we're not ranking these guys, right? We're just mentioning guys that are on the list.
Right.
He's not
Donovan McNabb.
I guess we want to say top 5, like Boomer Esiason, like he never won one, right? So like, but he's not top 5. McNabb's not top 5.
Dan Marino. Dan Marino's number 1 there.
Yeah, but
so Marino, Kelly, Moon, Tarkenton. So who would be 5?
Yeah,
I almost want to go Philip Rivers. I almost want to go Philip Rivers, dude. He was.
he
I was always knocked. Like that's why Mike, right? I think Mike was the one who doesn't really like him because he never won one.
Well, not only that, but he didn't have a whole lot of luck in the playoffs either.
Exactly. I mean, that's Jake.
I was going. You guys might yell me about. I'm going Randall Cunningham.
No,
I would take Philip Rivers over Randall.
We talked about the fact that McNabb's better than Cunningham.
Yeah,
we all agree with that. So Fouts
is a good one.
I would take.
And ironically, they're both Chargers. I would still take Rivers over Fouts. Absolutely, Jake. Lamar Jackson hasn't won one yet.
I was going to say him, but
he's a current player.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I don't know if he's done it long enough. What's he?
It's been 8 years.
Well, all right. Then you're bringing in Josh Allen,
Matt Stafford.
Stafford won one.
Yeah, he won one.
Stafford did win one. You're right.
I mean, Romo never won one.
Come on. He's not on that list.
Romo, you look at Romo's numbers, man.
They're better than McNabb's.
Are they?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, McNabb had a lot better success in the playoffs, though.
Yeah, he did. All
right, running backs?
Yeah, running. So
I started off with...
You guys all agree? I mean, there's no one on that list that you guys didn't have?
Barry Sanders.
Barry
Sanders.
I actually have somebody else, but I'm biased.
Okay.
Eric Dickerson.
Dickerson's a good one.
Dickerson's up there. Barry's my number 1. He's my favorite.
Yeah, me too.
Of all time.
I go Peterson.
Adrian Peterson.
I go fucking Barry. I go Barry and I go Dickerson and I go another one.
I know you're going to
say Tomlinson.
LaDainian Tomlinson.
That's
LaDainian
hard to argue.
Tomlinson is so. The years he had, I know Peterson ran for 2,000 and all that stuff, but like so many years that Tomlinson had were the most dominant fucking seasons I had ever seen. Like he was the offense.
The 21 touchdown year, like that's
even that year he had it later in his career
with the Jets.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah, without a doubt. And actually, Jake has King Henry too.
Yeah, you got to put King Henry on that list.
That's a good one for sure. Barry's definitely number 1. For me,
I agree.
Like that Peterson, but Peterson's. I mean, yeah, Peterson's definitely top 5 on that list of guys.
What about Westbrook?
I put Westbrook with a question mark as a.
I would go Deuce Staley above Westbrook.
No.
What?
Yeah.
You think Deuce Staley was a better running back than Brian
Brian
Westbrook?
Westbrook's a better running back than Deuce Staley.
All right. That's my opinion. That's all.
Jesus Christ.
That's Gary's drunken opinion.
Lenny Moore was a
You
running
ask him
back.
tomorrow, he's going to be like, "Nah, Westbrook was better."
Yeah.
Lenny Moore was a running back.
Yeah,
and
Lenny
wide
Moore.
receiver. So
Yeah, okay.
and then there's one other one that nobody else, another old timer that's you guys are going to be. How about Errol Campbell?
Errol Campbell.
Yeah, good pull, Mike. Good pull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
He wasn't one of the ones I found, but after I came up with a few, I cheated and looked at a couple of lists.
And what about Jim Brown?
Jim Brown won one, I think.
Yeah, I think he did.
Championship.
Yeah.
So he never won in Lombardi though. We're doing Lombardi.
Yeah, but no, it's championships.
No, I said non-Super Bowl winning team.
Yeah, but he didn't even play when the Super Bowls were.
That's his fault. Should have been fucking.
Stop.
Did OJ win a fucking Super Bowl?
OJ's another one. No, he did not. That's another one on the list. I
Yes.
forgot.
Yeah. Yo, he can finally. So, by the way, yesterday is the anniversary of his death, and it's been awesome because like it's
Been
now been
awesome that he's dead.
Well, yeah, it's been awesome that he's dead, but it's been awesome that he can really rest in peace knowing that his wife's killer is dead. So
Yeah.
it's been Did he die last year? Yeah, because we had the ghost of OJ on.
Yeah, the ghost of OJ called in. That's right.
It's getting hot down here.
Yeah, fucking Corner Pub exclusive.
I see Hitler. Hitler's down here.
All right. That's enough of OJ.
All right, so who wants to go wide receivers? Who wants to go first with wide receivers?
I'll go. Steve
Okay.
Largent. Steve Largent.
Steve Largent's definitely on the list.
He's on the list.
100%. He's not number one.
He's not number one.
No,
Owens.
Okay, I believe that's one.
You think that's one over Moss?
No, it's not number one. It's one of the two.
Yeah, Moss has to be number one, right?
Moss, I would say,
dude,
is
this
one.
is a tough one because there's so many, and a lot of
Steve
these
Smith.
Steve Smith's
Smith's
a good one.
right? He didn't.
There's a
Wait.
lot of good ones.
Yeah, he didn't win.
Steve
right?
Smith didn't win.
No, he didn't win.
There's so many.
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter's a good one.
Yeah.
Here's a really good one. Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitzgerald's
Yup.
on my list. Yep.
That might be number one. That might be
No,
number one.
not over Moss. I don't think Julio ever won one.
He didn't win one.
Megatron. Jake has
Yep.
Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron.
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter, absolutely.
Keenan Allen.
Yeah. Keenan Allen's a Hall of
Yeah.
Famer.
Mike Evans. Yeah, Mike Evans won one.
Mike Evans
Yeah,
won
Mike
one.
Evans won
Yeah.
one.
So you said Steve Largent, so that's my list. You guys already named them all on my list. Those are my top five.
Yeah, that's I was
Carter,
basically.
Moss, Fitz, and Largent. Not in
Yeah,
that
same.
order, but
Andre Reed.
I'm not going to put Andre Reed on the list.
Okay.
What about Harold Carmichael? He didn't win none.
Yeah, he
That's
never
a-
won.
That's a good one.
It's okay.
Jason said AB.
Antonio Brown. Yeah,
Yeah.
I seen him on the list. I don't know if he played long enough.
Now, Justin Jefferson, he's still, yeah, you know what? It's all intents and purposes. For a guy who's played over 5 years and hasn't won, okay. That's fine.
I think it's too early.
You know who you can't put on that list?
AB, though.
You know who you can't put on that list? AJ fucking Brown.
That's right.
You can't put AJ Brown on that list because why? Because why?
Because we won the fucking
Because we
Super
won the
Bowl.
fucking Super Bowl.
E-A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles. Oh, we were way off. I was trying.
I was
catch
trying to
up.
hold up with those guys. I was letting them kind of lead it. AB? No, AB should be on the list.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think he
dude,
played long
Antonio
enough?
Brown was
I mean, he was really good, but did he do it long enough?
How about I'm trying to think of some really good.
What about the one that played here for a little bit? He played for the Dolphins, the
Rash?
Patriots.
No, I know exactly who he's talking about. He's talking about
Urban
the one
Fryer.
Irvin Fryer.
Or Fryer.
Yeah. Urban Fryer was good.
Yeah. Didn't he have a record for like most catches or something? Or
What about What about a little Carl Pickens?
Stop.
Carl Pickens action.
Chad Ochocinco.
Chad Ochocinco. Chad Ochocinco should be, yeah. He's not making the top 5. So many receivers. How about Mel Gray?
Mel Gray.
Lions.
Wasn't he more of a returner?
He might have been.
Herman Moore.
Herman Moore. That's who I was thinking of. Herman Moore, not Mel Gray.
Sterling Sharp.
He didn't play long enough.
Yeah, what was it? 4 or 5 years he played?
He won though.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
96.
No, he wasn't on that team.
You sure?
He had already retired.
All right.
What position's next?
I don't remember. I thought he was on that team.
Oh, position. Are we ready for moving on?
Yeah.
Oh, Sean's looking up Sterling Sharp.
Yeah, I'm.
All right. Well, while he's looking that up,
No, yeah, he's right. No, his career ended in 94.
Yeah.
That's right. He did have a short career. I don't think he's all. I'm sorry. I don't think he should have been a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Neither do I. He didn't play long enough. I agree,
No,
Mike. I agree, Sean.
Yeah.
All right. So tight end.
Tony Gonzalez, number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Antonio Gates.
Okay.
Number 1.
Mark Bavaro.
Mark Bavaro. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Mark Bavaro. Did Keith Jackson win one?
No, he played with the Eagles and Dolphins.
Jason Witten never won one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you put. You were so quick to go Gonzalez over Gates.
They were 1A and 1B to me, dude. They were both so good.
Yeah, I think Gonzalez.
No,
arguably the greatest
Michael
tight
Irvin
end
won.
ever.
Michael Irvin won 3.
Yeah.
Won 3 titles.
I got another one for you guys. Ozzie Newsome.
Ozzie Newsome is a really good one.
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
See what else I got on. That might be it.
Yeah, the really good tight end list. That's. I'm trying to think.
Zach Ertz is probably.
He won.
Oh, that's right. He won one with the
He
Eagles.
was with us.
Come on, Mike.
I know.
Oh, Jamie might be right. Was Bavaro with the Giants when they won?
Yeah, I was thinking. I thought he was on that 90 team.
Or was he with the Browns at that point? He wasn't with the Eagles yet. The Eagles was like 93.
Didn't he come to the Eagles from the Giants? Or did he go to the Browns first?
Yeah, let me see. Mark Bavaro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be kicking myself. Fucking Ertz had a huge touchdown in that game. God damn it.
Yeah, what the
He had a huge first down in that game.
He had a huge first
No,
down.
he won it twice.
Yeah, so he was on the 86 and 90 team.
Both Giants teams. So good call,
Yeah.
Jamie. You're right. 100%. 100%. That was just me and Gary spewing that one off. That wasn't on Mike's list. We just said that. Kellen Winslow, thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to say Winslow. I was trying to think of his I was like, Junior. Who was his dad? Who was his dad? I couldn't think of his name. Yeah. Kellen Winslow, absolutely.
What about the one he played for the Saints and the Seahawks?
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham.
Didn't he win with this?
Was he on that Saints team that won?
He might have been. He might not have been playing yet. Might not have been playing yet because that was in 06.
He had to be on that team. He had to be.
What about Shannon Sharp?
Shannon
He
Sharp
won
won.
too.
No, he was not on the team.
He wasn't?
Nope, he was not. Jimmy Graham never did not
Jimmy
win.
Graham?
That's a good one, yeah.
Jimmy Graham was really good for a couple of years there.
Yeah, the only problem with Jimmy Graham is he had 3 years where it was phenomenal and then he was nothing.
It's just hanging around.
Yeah.
What about Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah, speaking of hanging
Well, he was
around,
hanging around, but he did win
Talking about hanging around.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking right.
He was murder at that position.
Where the fuck am I? There he is.
I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his eggs.
Fucking
so how we
We
going?
were talking about he said Shannon Sharp won the Ravens. No, we were talking about his brother. We're talking about Sterling Sharp.
No,
Yeah,
Gary
you're
asked
right.
about Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp won, absolutely.
I thought he won with
He won with the Broncos too, didn't he?
Broncos too, yeah. Yeah, he won too.
all right, so center. I got one.
That's offensive. Just do offensive line because I'm not doing.
Okay.
I don't have.
I got Marquise Pouncey at center.
Pouncey.
I got one offensive lineman.
I got
Bruce
like a
Matthews.
Pouncey didn't win in.
Yeah,
06?
Did not win.
Oh.
He didn't win when they beat the Cardinals.
I don't think he was on the team. I think that was one that I actually looked up.
Wow, how about that? I have one. I have Anthony Munoz.
Anthony Munoz is a
I
good
got
one.
Bruce Matthews.
How about John Runyon?
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I mean, you can go that whole offensive line too. Like you can go
Trey
Mayberry, Trey Thomas.
I don't know.
Well, not Mayberry, but Trey Thomas.
Trey Thomas, yeah, him. Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Here's
Joe,
one.
Joe Thomas.
Pouncey was drafted the year after they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you stole the one, Ryan. Joe Thomas not only never won a Super Bowl, Joe Thomas never played in a playoff game.
All right.
Got to be the best player ever that's never played in a playoff
That's
game.
absolutely insane.
That's what you get for playing your whole career in Cleveland.
Yeah, really.
Anthony Munoz.
I already said it. I already said him.
John Hanna.
Yeah.
New England, 7-time All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler. Bruce Matthews, we talked about him.
Oh, man, I just talked.
Randall McDaniel.
Randall McDaniel was I thought he was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was he a DT?
His defensive line.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say he was defensive lineman. I thought he wasn't he.
I thought so.
He's a defensive lineman.
Maybe I got it mixed up. I don't know.
What about Orlando Pace? Was he on that Rams team?
He was.
The greatest show on turf?
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Oh, how about a running back? We didn't mention Thurman Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
that's a
yeah.
good one.
Yeah, Thurman Thomas is really
Christ, that team. You want to go like special teamer, Steve Tasker. He might be the best special teamer ever.
Scott Norwood wasn't.
Nah.
Yeah, Willie Roaf. Wasn't he an offensive lineman?
He was for
The
Kansas City, right?
The Chiefs, yeah.
Good one.
I'm kind of lost on linemen.
Look up Randall McDaniel. Was he defense or offense?
I'm pretty sure.
What about Mike Golick?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he was good enough to.
I was being facetious, Mike.
Oh, all right.
He was offensive. You're right. Randall McDaniel was offensive. I think we're thinking of John Randall.
McDaniel?
I'm thinking of John Randall. That's what I'm
John
thinking.
Randall, yeah.
Jamie said Devin Hester, kick returner.
Yeah, if you want to go
Who was
special
the other-
teamer.
Who was the other one?
I he was my punt returner.
Who was the other one? The Chiefs.
Dante Hall.
Dante Hall. So those two were
Brian
guys.
Mitchell. You want to go
Brian
special
Mitchell.
teamer.
Did he win one?
At one point, he had the most kick returns in NFL history.
Yeah, but
Didn't
did he win one?
He didn't win one with the
Washington?
Redskins.
Was he on that team?
Was he on that
Was he on
team?
that team?
He might have been.
Yeah, he won.
Ripping or
Yeah, he was with the team for a year. He was drafted at 90, I think.
Yeah.
He was drafted
So,
at 90.
so they won in 91, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, what about Hutchinson? Did Hutchinson win one
Who? Which?
for the lineman?
Hutchinson, lineman. Offensive
Yeah.
lineman?
Yeah. Aiden Hutchinson's dad.
Oh, I have no fucking idea. I have no clue. I have no idea. I don't pay that close attention often. I mean, I don't mean to say that, but like, if you're gonna ask me, did so and so when he played for this team, like if you got to give it a team, and I go, oh wait, no, they haven't won.
He was one that I kind of thought of on my own.
Okay.
And I thought,
yeah, that I couldn't even tell. I don't even know who the fuck he played for. His dad played for. I have no idea.
There's
Wasn't
a
the
ton of
Vikings?
fucking.
So if it was the Vikings, then he hasn't won one because they never won one.
Like,
So-
there's a. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say, I was going to move on to the next position, but if you got something to say, go ahead.
Is the next position defensive lineman?
No, I actually went kicker. Gary Anderson.
Gary, I don't have any kickers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
go
know if it's
kicker.
hard to get kickers, but Gary Anderson was the only one that I thought of.
Gary Anderson was really good. How about Morton?
Brian, what do you
What
got to
about
say
Morton
about
Anderson?
kickers?
Yeah, Morton Anderson never won either.
What do you got to say about kickers, Ryan?
I hate kickers.
Fucking kicker.
Yeah,
You got
fucking
one
kickers.
job.
Brooke Marshall Falk won in
Yeah.
2000 or 99.
Yeah, he was on the Greatest Show on Turf.
Yeah, he was on the team that beat the Titans, so he did win.
I thought did they win too? Didn't the Greatest Show on Turf win too? Didn't
No,
win
they
that?
wanted to. They lost to
They
the Patriots.
lost to the Patriots. The second one. Okay. Okay.
Tell you what, Randall's high on this list, pretty high than I thought he would be.
John Randall, or I mean,
No, Randall Cunningham.
oh,
See?
All
somebody-
right, how about
somebody like Gary that's decided to.
who mentioned? Does someone
Great
mention
guy.
Bruce Met?
That's my favorite player of all time, Mike.
Yeah.
You mentioned Bruce Met?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing defensive.
Defensive tackles.
Julius Peppers.
Julius Peppers is 100%.
Good
on
one.
that list. Actually, the guy we mentioned before, Randall McDaniel's on that list.
Yeah. JJ
Um,
Watt.
Definitely.
Yep.
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt's a defensive end on that list. Yeah.
We're doing line, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Junior Seau.
He was a linebacker.
He's a
He was a
linebacker. We haven't-
linebacker. Jerome Brown.
He was listed as a fucking
Jerome Brown
defensive
didn't play
lineman.
long enough.
All right, everybody else that was on that defensive line. Clyde Simmons.
Clyde Simmons. Yeah. Did he? He didn't win one. No.
No. Andy Harmon.
That's a little reach.
Dude, Edgerrin James is high on this list here.
Edgerrin. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at an all-time list.
Yeah.
He had a really, really good career.
Yeah.
Merlin Olsen.
Edgerrin James played for 11 years, scored 91 touchdowns, 12,000 yards.
He played that long.
Yeah, dude.
What was
I
that?
think
The Colts and the Cardinals?
Yeah, dude, he had a really long career and really good career. I mean, I knew he had a good career, but I didn't know he was that high on the list, dude. 7th all time. They're putting him on this list.
I did have John Randall on that. We talked about him. I think the number. Well, not the number one. I think JJ Watt's number one, but maybe not. Bruce Smith. Bruce Smith's probably number one. Yeah.
Off defensive lineman,
Merlin Olsen.
Dave Allen Page for the Vikings. Highland.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other one who played for the Vikings, the white dude, Jared Allen.
Jared Allen. Okay. What do you think of Hargraves? No.
No. Well, yeah, but he won.
Javon Hargraves?
Yeah, he won here. He won with the Eagles.
No, he
He was on
didn't.
the team wasn't he on the team that won here?
I
No,
don't think so.
they lost in 22. Then he
Oh,
went to
22.
San-
I'm sorry. 22.
Yeah.
Jesus. What about you guys are forgetting one of the greatest defensive linemen ever.
Well, we
Yeah,
talked. We did say. We said Bruce Smith.
Oh, you said Bruce Smith? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking up.
There's got to be more.
Merlin Olsen.
Alan Page.
Yeah, I just mentioned him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Dude. So Julius Peppers. So it's funny that that was the first one that Gary mentioned because he was top my list too. 9-time Pro Bowler. And he's 4th all time in sacks.
Who's that?
Julius Peppers.
Oh wow, it's
4th
fourth all time in sacks. No shit.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that high.
What's he got? Like 8 double-digit sack years, I think.
Something like that. He had a really good career for a shitty team.
Chris Dolman.
Chris
Dolman's a good one.
is a good one. Jerome Brown never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we said he
Yeah.
had long enough.
He didn't play long enough.
Jacob said Kevin Green. Yeah, Kevin Green didn't win because they lost to the freaking.
He's a linebacker though.
Oh yeah, he's a linebacker. You're right, and they played for the
He played for the
played
Steelers and the Panthers.
Cowboys.
And the
Yeah, the
Panthers.
Cowboys they lost to the Cowboys in '95. So yeah, he was. Actually, no, he was already gone. I think he was already with the. No,
Kevin Green
No, he
wasn't
was with the Steelers. He was still with the
lineman.
Steelers.
Yeah, Kevin Green did not win one.
No, he didn't. But I was thinking he was still with the Steelers when they lost to the Cowboys.
Yeah, so I think that's
Chris Dolman. That was a good name. I haven't heard that one in a while.
all right.
Clyde Simmons ever win one?
No,
Yeah,
we
I
just-
said,
yeah,
said
we-
that.
yeah. So linebackers. A couple good
Obviously,
ones.
Kevin Green.
Kevin Green.
One of the best
Gary
ever.
said one earlier. Junior Seau.
Yep.
Derek Thomas.
Derek Thomas.
Derek
There's
Thomas.
another one in here. Well, a couple more.
Brian Urlacher.
Brian Urlacher.
Brian, yep.
Got another one on here. See if anybody comes up with it.
Kike Alonso.
Kike Alonso. Let's see. Linebackers. They never won. Yeah, Jacobs.
Luke Kuechly.
Kuechly never won, yeah?
Yeah. That's not who I have on my list.
What about that one that played for Dallas? He kept getting concussions.
Vander Esch.
Yeah, but there's the other one,
who's
too.
the other? Zach no. Well, Zach Thomas should be on that list, by the way, of other Cowboys who never won. Oh, Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis.
Yeah.
Good one, Jake. That's a good pull, Jake.
Yeah, I thought about Patrick Willis.
Patrick Willis,
He
absolutely.
didn't play that long, though.
He's a Hall of Famer, though.
Yeah. How about Dick Butkus?
Ooh,
Dick
wow.
Butkus.
Why you gotta say it like that, Ryan?
Seth Joyner.
Seth Joyner's a good one.
Never won.
He played long enough, I think.
Yeah.
LeVar Arrington.
Ooh.
No.
I don't know if he didn't. I don't think he played long enough.
I don't think he was good enough.
Yeah, he only had like 2 or 3 good years, and then he kind of fell off. But the Joyner's another guy who, like, he should get the Eric Allen treatment. Like, he should be a Hall of Famer.
He should be a Hall of Famer.
You look at his stats, dude. He should be there. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I think that's all that I had.
Trying to think of, like, teams that never won, but I'm like also thinking about the linebackers. I'm like, I don't remember them having good linebackers. I'm thinking of, like, the Colts. I'm thinking of, like, the Lions. Yeah, teams like that.
Yeah. Even that Buffalo team, did they have a...
I don't remember.
I don't remember the defense other than Smith.
Where we going? Corner?
Corner.
Number 1 should be an easy one.
Okay.
Champ Bailey.
Yep. That's where I was going.
12-time Pro Bowler, dude. Like, he never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's criminal.
What about Deion Sanders?
He won.
Deion won one.
You won.
Yeah, won.
Niners.
And Cowboys.
And the Cowboys, yeah.
Fred Smoot.
How about Darrell Revis?
Revis never won,
Yeah.
right? Right? Didn't he go to New England?
Yeah, I don't think he got one there, though.
He didn't win one, right? Yeah. Because that was towards the end of his career.
Yeah. You just mentioned him. That Eric Allen.
Eric Allen. I have Eric Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
How about Darryl Green ever win one?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. 90.
Yeah, he won the 2 of them with the Redskins in the 80s.
Yeah, 87 and 90. Or 91, whatever it was.
91.
All right, well, that was the one fuck up I had.
Damn.
How about punters, Mike? You got punters?
I didn't do Sean Landetta. Although I don't know.
Although Sean Landetta
probably
won one. He won in 90.
Yeah,
The fucking punter.
And he might have won in 86, too.
He was in the league forever.
Yeah.
Fucking kickers.
Jake had Darrell Revis. Yeah,
Yeah.
Champ Bailey to me is definitely one on that list. Like, yeah, I mean Revis is pretty good too, man.
He played for the
Revis-
Broncos, right, Sean? Champ Bailey.
Bailey and the Redskins.
yeah,
Yeah,
the Redskins too.
yeah.
He was traded for
Clinton.
that was a big
Portis.
trade. Him and Clinton Portis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all that there wasn't a whole bunch of cornerbacks on the
All
list.
right, so that's safety then, right?
I only have 2 safeties, and there wasn't any other that I came across.
Obviously, Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking travesty that he never won a Super Bowl.
Steve Atwater.
That's my other one.
Atwater.
Yeah.
Was it the Broncos? Right?
Yeah.
He never
Yeah.
won. Right? Yeah, he was done.
No kickers.
I
about-
think
No,
Gary
Mike said kickers.
Did Ronnie
All
Lott win?
Ronnie
Yeah.
Lott won. Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
going
he
to say,
won with he was with
He won
Montana.
4 of them, dude.
I was going to say
No,
Tony,
I'm
Tony
sorry, not Ronnie
Franklin.
Lott. That's not who I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking.
Jesus Christ.
No, I was thinking of fucking Howie Long. That's what I was thinking of.
Howie Long.
What do you want? You want
Look
one?
at Ryan's holding his one eye like, is
Did
this
he win
over
one?
yet?
Did he win an 80?
Yeah, Howie Long was on that team.
Was he on the team?
Yeah.
Dude, they don't look anything alike. I always mix Howie Long and Ronnie Lott up. I don't know. I have no idea why.
The one's black and the other's white.
I know.
Yeah,
it makes
you know
no
why
sense.
you
One's a
fucking do it.
D-back,
I
the
know
one's a
exactly why
lineman.
you fucking do it. You know why? I'm gonna fucking tell
No,
you.
he never won.
I'm gonna tell
Stop
you.
it, Mike. Be nice.
Howie Long never won a Super
I'm
Bowl.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you played fucking Tecmo Bowl and you were either Ronnie Lott or you were fucking Howie Long. That's exactly
He's
why.
actually right. That's probably what it
I
is.
fucking told you.
Yeah.
I was
That's
always
why I
Lawrence Taylor.
knew it.
Priest Holmes never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I guess
Christian
I was
Okoye
always
never won a
Lawrence
Super Bowl.
Taylor. There was no way you were kicking an extra point.
Fucking,
Yeah, Lawrence
Sean, did
Taylor.
you just say Kristen Okoye?
I did.
Yeah.
The Nigerian nightmare.
Never
That
won a
was the
Super Bowl.
Nigerian nightmare.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
That's so funny that I called it. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's fucking Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, Tecmo Bowl. That's what it was. Yeah, Howie Long was drafted the year after they won a Super Bowl, so he never won one.
Tecmo Bowl was a great
Didn't they win
fucking
another
game.
one in the 80s?
Yeah.
No, Brooke, Dawkins did not win one. He only played 1 year in Denver, and they didn't win that year. So
Oh, we got a new listener there.
Jacob said, "When did Ronnie Lott win?"
In the 80s.
Yeah, he won with my
Don't question me. It was in the 80s.
He was on that team for at least two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's with it was with
The Niners.
Montana, Royce.
Yeah, he
Jonathan
had
Taylor.
4 Super Bowl rings. 4 Super
So
Bowls.
he was on all 4 of them
Yeah.
in the 80s. Okay.
Yep.
Phillies are lighting the.
He played for a lot of teams, dude.
What's
Phillies
the
are
score
on
in the
fire.
Phillies game, Mike?
2-0. Phillies have 2 hits.
He played for the
7.
Niners, Raiders, Jets, and Chiefs. Ronnie Lott did. He was a good player, man.
Yeah. Even at
And
the
he
end
said,
of
I
his
was-
career, he was still solid.
He said, "I was born in '88. Give me a break." No, that's the thing, Jake. Like, it's funny because, like, Ronnie Lott's always considered this, one of the greatest safeties ever, and all this stuff. It's funny. I forget. Like, I always think of him as a Raider, even though he was only there for 3 years.
What? Who? Ronnie Lott?
Yeah,
I always thought of him as
Really?
always
I don't
a 49er.
know, dude. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He's 49er.
Yeah, because like I guess, I can tell you why. Also, because that's when I was getting cards. I used to collect cards and shit, and he was always a Raider in those cards because those are
Right.
the years, and like he was never. Yeah, it wasn't.
I mean-
I'm sure I have Ronnie Lott Niner cards, but I always looked at him as a.
I mean, the 10-year age difference, that helps too. You know what I mean? I always
Yeah.
thought of him as a 49er.
Here's
No,
one.
and he should because
Here's one.
he
I
won.
don't. I can't promise that that he didn't win one, but Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin did not win one.
No, he didn't win one. That's a good one.
Never won. That was cool. That was cool to go through.
Yeah, we've been
You
sitting on that for a while.
I went through the list here, the top 50. We pretty much named all of them.
Mhm.
Like aside from like a few guys that I don't never like. I don't want to say I never heard of, but like
It's hard. Some of the names are.
yeah, like they're from the early 70s. Like I don't remember some of these guys, so I can't tell you if they were any good or not. And Jay Parr isn't chiming in on this, so I'm thinking
What
he's
about Uncle Rico? Did he win?
Jay,
I think he passed
you
out.
talked about
Nah,
boner coverage.
You know he's on. You know he's on.
If he
Where you at,
Uncle
Jay?
Rico.
on this,
What's that?
Where you at, Jay?
Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico. Uncle Rico's on the list.
What about
No, apparently, I don't
listen,
watch.
he's been around a long time and he knows things. Come on, what do you know, Jay? This is your time to shine.
Yeah.
I don't watch the show, but apparently he's in White Lotus.
Yeah.
Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's what I
Jay's
heard.
quiet. Jay's quiet because he's in Florida.
What about Al Bundy?
5
What about
touchdowns. Polk high.
Yeah.
Yeah. That and Jugs Magazine.
Jugs.
Yeah, Jugs.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Jugs.
That was a great fucking show, dude. Love and marriage. Love.
It is one of the best ever.
Yeah.
One of the best ever.
Even now, it'll be on. I'll watch a couple episodes. Still get you. Like it's
Yeah, you're dumbfounded. You're like, why am I laughing?
Why am I laughing at this? Yeah. I see clips. The clips will jump up, dude. You know what gets me? Like every fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Dude, the one that jumped at what you? Yeah, it was in our thread. It was the one with the. Yeah, I'm just as good looking as any other New Yorker. You just need a nose job. The reaction, and like Kramer. It's so awesome. Oh, Jay said, "I'm still here. I'm still here."
The greatest fucking Seinfeld episode is, who told you to put the bomb on? I didn't tell you to put the bomb on. Nobody knows what a bomb can do. Why'd you put the bomb on? And you see him, he's up there on a fucking billboard smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Who told you to put the bomb
That's
on?
a good one, Jake. That's a good one. Eric Berry is a
Eric
safety.
Berry's a good one, yeah.
Did he had cancer, right? He had cancer and came back and finished his career. I'm pretty sure Eric Berry had cancer while he was playing. He
wore a bandana when he came back because he didn't have any hair.
Al Bundy had the best comebacks on big girls.
Even fat chicks are moist.
I don't think he ever said that.
Fuck you.
I mean,
what?
No, that's just Gary.
It would be funny. I mean, he's not wrong.
Fucking, how did you do fucking fuck?
That's just because their kneecaps have been rubbing together all day when they were walking.
Yeah, you get a little rug burn.
It stinks. It stinks.
All right, I think it's time for Why You're Drunk. You guys good for that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
Brian's like, okay. He's looking at his phone to see what time it is.
No, I was just looking to see how much beer I had left.
It's
You don't have any more?
some things you may have missed.
No, that's it.
Is acceptable.
Wow, we're drunk.
I'm drunk and I love cats. What more do you need to know?
Well, drunk.
Make a rum and coke.
So, you know what? I gotta play a video during While You Were Drunk because there was something I wanted to open with and I forgot. So I'm gonna play it during this. All right, While You Were Drunk, a Dominican Republican nightclub collapsed, and 2 former Major League ball players were killed. 79 people were killed. Maybe that number has gone up, and if it has, that's really even awful.
The other
Even
night,
awfuler.
The other night, me and Ryan are at my mom and dad's, and my mom's telling us this story. And me and Ryan are looking at her like, yeah, who cares?
Yeah, she didn't have no details or nothing.
Yeah.
79 people, 155 more injured in a roof collapse at a popular nightclub in the Dominican Republic. 2 of the people that were killed were Octavio Dotel, who I remember him pitching for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Pulled for the rubble and died in an ambulance. And the other one was 44-year-old Tony Blanco. Dude, same age as me and Mike, man. Was killed in the roof collapse in Dominican Republic. So,
I mean, don't use non-union workers. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, popular fucking place, man. Dude, the fucking picture just showed up again on my phone. Picture of Ryan. Speaking of things that were built, and probably in this case built well, Citizens Bank Park has been ranked as the
best ballpark in
number one.
baseball.
Oh, really?
Whoa! Number 1 ballpark.
Whoa!
Baseball. Citizens Bank Park. I love it.
Nice.
Just had to fucking blossom. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Billy.
Fucking A.
So the Hey Yo was never Rocky. That's the wrestler.
That's Razor
Yeah,
Ramon.
that's Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Billy.
Yeah, that's Razor Ramon. Scott Hall, rest in peace.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, do you guys agree with? Like, I gotta be honest, I don't agree with it. My guy's got Hey Yo. He's got the Hey Yo beer right now.
Don't agree with what?
I gotta just that's just back to the best ballpark in sports and baseball. It's not. It's up there. It's one of the best, but it's not the
San
best.
Fran was really good.
PNC's better. Like the views at PNC.
I want to go. That's my summer trip.
The only thing I'll
Pittsburgh.
say about PNC is that in the outfield, there's nothing to like. You can't walk around the entire stadium.
Oh, really?
But the views at PNC blow Citizens Bank's away.
Citizens Bank has some good views too.
It does, but
the skyline's cool.
PNC's like you're literally right next to Skyline, and the bridge is right there. Like that,
Yeah.
It's beautiful, and especially on Friday nights when they do the fireworks and stuff. Like
they do fireworks every Friday.
I think so. They used to. I don't know if they still do, but that stadium's like I don't know. I just thought it was really cool.
Where's PNC at?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I never been there, but so I'd have to take your word for it, Sean.
I was in a hotel. I was in a hotel right behind there.
Yeah.
But you know, it was no there was no baseball season then. It was in the winter.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like Wrigley, Fenway, they're historical, but they're not like
They're not great stadiums.
No, I'm not going to put them above. Like, there's a lot of bad seats in those stadiums. Like you and I, Ryan, went to Fenway last year. Like, it's a cool stadium, but it's not.
Even Heinz Field, that's a cool field.
Well, that's football, but yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I went to Safeco Field. I think it's still close. No, it's T-Mobile Park now.
In Seattle.
Seattle. It was a cool stadium. Like it was, but again, Citizens Bank's better. Where's I've been? That's been relatively comparable. Like Tampa Bay's is fucking terrible.
Camden's good.
Camden's is good. I think I still put Citizens Bank above Camden though.
Well, I mean,
how do you? There's no way you could say Camden and good in the same sentence.
No,
That stadium's nice.
Yeah.
That stadium's nice. Really nice stadium.
That's where the River Sharks play, right?
Mets is
No, we're talking Camden Yards, Baltimore.
I haven't been to new Yankee Stadium, but everything I've heard is not that great on it.
Corporate.
So, yeah, very corporate.
Yeah.
You know what I've heard? Well, like Mike said, Oracle Park is. I only saw the outside of it, the walking around. Really,
nice.
really cool environment.
Who plays in Oracle?
That's the Giants.
All
and
right.
then the Petco Park for the Padres is apparently very nice.
I haven't been there.
I haven't been there, but I heard really good things about that stadium. So I can't comment on those, but I already said PNC to me is better than Citizens Bank Park, but it's not like it's a blowout. I mean, I think Citizens Bank is just right there, but yeah. Yeah, I only walked around the outside of Oracle.
Oh, caught you taking a peek there, Charlie. That's all right. Nothing wrong with window shopping from time to time.
Ironically, speaking of PNC Park, they removed the Roberto Clemente advertisement that they had in right field. They had a kind of a memorial thing.
Yeah.
They removed it for a Surfside drink ad. It was right on the right field fence, right at the foul pole, and they got rid of it. And
That's awful.
Roberto Clemente's son commented and was like, very respectful, but basically like
You're
basically like
Fuck you. What the fucking fuck? Who the fuck this fucking? How did you do fucking fuck?
like he was like
Like
why?
Well, hopefully it was more respectful than that.
He was very he was very respectful, but very to the point. Like I can't even paraphrase. He's just like, this is very disappointing. Like I don't know what's going on here. Like you're putting basically what he said is you're putting greed ahead of my father's legacy.
Right.
It's 100% right.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's an
yeah,
absolute.
that's terrible.
Although the Eagles kind of did the same thing. They used to have the Reggie White. Remember they used to have 92 up there? They got rid of that. That's not there anymore. It's something else now. It's some advertisement. So, yeah, they used to have 92, and they had a picture of Reggie, I think the year he died, and then they changed it to 92. I could be wrong, but it was like something like that. They had a thing for Reggie White at the corner of the stadium. It was there for a few years, and then they got rid of it. Now it's like fucking Budweiser or some dog shit. I'll leave that for last. Dwight Howard is going to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame.
He hasn't been retired for 5 years.
Yeah, but he played overseas. And it's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the Basketball Hall of
The
Fame.
Naismith Hall of Fame, yeah.
And overseas, where he absolutely dominated. Like, he was averaging like 30 and 15
He
played
for
for
like 4 years.
The one that played for the Sixers a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He hasn't been retired for 5 years from the NBA.
It's not the NBA, Mike. It's basketball.
Yeah, it's the Naismith.
I understand, but don't you have to be retired for 5 years to get inducted? Like if LeBron retires next year, he's not going to be inducted in next year, right? He's going to wait 5.
He hasn't been in the NBA. Yeah, I guess not, Mike.
Dwight Howard played like with the Sixers
a couple years ago.
Like 3 years ago, yeah.
I was shocked when I saw that. I was like, okay. I mean, look, he absolutely.
I'm not. It's not about, the guy should be a Hall of Famer. I just don't understand why he got in this soon.
Oh, wow. Shaquille O'Neal's going to be walking him out for the Hall of Fame, too.
Whatever.
Because apparently they had a major feud while they played. So it's kind of like a whole full circle moment. Like, nah, we're really,
I don't give a fuck.
That's why you're talking NBA.
Yeah, they squashed their long feud.
That's cute.
I guess it's time for bed.
I think it's cool. And then last, while you were drunk story, I quick video, and then we can call it. While we did our last show, or since we've done our last show, Val Kilmer passed away. And I just kind of want to get your thoughts on the
Before we get into Val Kilmer, and I can't believe we didn't do this. Another big thank you to Sandy's Beef and Ale.
No, I did at the beginning, but yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I thought that they did an awesome job. Food again was amazing.
Tight there.
Great turnout. They took good care of us. They took good care of the guests.
Mm-hmm.
They did it right. And it was a great time by all. Great place. Gotta check it out. And I'm really looking forward to hoping we get to get over there again soon and do another show there.
100%. They were awesome to us, and like you said, they took care of all our guests that came. Jay Barr, Steve Jeltz, they took care of us on the show. We took care of Kratz as well.
Yeah, I mean we definitely took care of them.
We took care of them as well, and I took care of them at the end of the night too.
Your knees must hurt.
I was there, but Sean didn't talk to me.
Oh,
yeah, I talked to you.
No, he's right. I talked to him outside. I introduced him and Jeltz together. Took a picture of them together and sent it to him.
Jay took my hand and said, "Sit down here. You're my real son now."
Yeah, I mean, kind of used to it.
I was like, Jay, my dad's like literally right over here.
If it's any consolation, I didn't even talk to my own family all Saturday. So that's how that went.
Yeah.
It was a little crazy. That roast beef.
Bet you're wondering if I got an Arby's beef and cheddar between my legs.
Roast beef.
Nah, it was in Sandy's. It was better than.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. The food's excellent there. I should go there tomorrow. So Val Kilmer. Speaking of meat,
I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah. All right, isn't it? Yep. I just watched a clip. He was on the Ricky Gervais show, and he's standing there at a dinner. Did you see this? He's standing at a dinner table dressed as Batman, and he's like, "Oh, I got this guy here. He wants to be a part of your next show, Batman." And he's like, "Michael Keaton? No. George Clooney? No. Christian Bale? No. Adam West? No." He's like, "Who the fuck else was Batman?" And he takes the mask off. Oh, Val Kilmer! Oh. It was pretty cool, and Heat was a great movie. Fucking
The Doors.
Absolutely, Brian. He killed that part.
I tell you what,
that part.
I hate The Doors, and
he killed Jim Morrison, dude. Like, he absolutely nailed it.
especially after he died. I was like, because I've always wanted to see it, and I just never did. And now, especially now that he's dead, I'll be like, all right, maybe I'll go revisit that.
You never watched that movie?
I've never seen it.
Wow.
First of all, I don't like Oliver Stone, and
Right, so-
and I don't like the Doors. But
All right, so take that into consideration. How Oliver Stone glamorizes it for Hollywood.
No.
Take that into consideration if you're going to watch it. If you hate Oliver Stone,
Well, it doesn't matter if I know if it's true or not because I don't give a fuck enough about the Doors anyway. So.
but Val Kilmer kills it, dude. He really
he
does.
looks like he looked just like him. Like
He's sung too.
So my son plays drums, right? He's taking drum lessons, and in the music room there's a poster of the Doors, and I'm looking at it, and I'm staring at it last, and I'm like, is that Val Kilmer? Or is that Jim Morrison? And I don't want to ask the question because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't hang a picture of Val Kilmer up.
I would imagine,
but it could be the Doors movie poster. But I'm looking at it and I can't tell.
I'll tell you what, man. Let's pick a Friday night, and we don't have the podcast.
No.
Come here. I'll put it on the projector.
No,
I'm telling you, Sean.
I
You'll like.
thought you meant just hang out, watch it, listen to Doors. I'm not doing
No,
that.
I'll put it on the projector out in the fucking driveway.
All right, we could do that.
That's a good movie.
All right, we could do that.
Val Kilmer kills it.
Yeah.
Let's eat this thing.
Yeah. Like even when he tells Johnny Ringo, I'm gonna be yeah, dude, like that's great. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Oh,
say when.
Yeah.
Say when.
Say
when.
And the sweat is pouring off his face. Fucking tuberculosis. He's
Not
dying
me, darling.
He's dying of dysentery. Fucking Oregon Trail.
I have a lot of friends. I don't.
Dude, we gotta find Oregon Trail.
Wyatt Earp is my.
Do you know what they're
friend.
doing? They're making an Oregon Trail movie. Oh my god! And it's gonna be a musical, which I think is a brilliant idea. I think that's awesome. I think because look, you've seen that movie before.
How you dancing around if you got dysentery?
That's why it's gonna be awesome.
My God.
My ox has died. My ox has died. Like that's gonna be awesome.
God.
Kids these days will never. And you know what? They wouldn't appreciate it anyway.
I can't stop shitting. I'm throwing up blood. Oh, God.
Finally got to the end. There's just fucking like streaming shit that you gotta like fucking navigate through and shit. Wasn't there?
We made it to Oregon. We made it to that'd be awesome.
Oh my God.
Lights.
It took me all fucking year to finally beat it.
And it's gonna be great because
constant diarrhea, blowing up blood, throwing up blood.
It's gonna be awesome. And based on the current administration, not to get political, but we're basically going back to the 1800s anyways. It's gonna be like normal times for everybody when you see that movie. It'd be fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so I don't know what this is. I don't remember what it is. I had this marked down to open the show with it.
Some mucus in my stool, in my stool, in my stool.
By the way, who came up with stool?
Like fucking fuck.
Right? Like it's kind of
a medical term.
It's a weird. When's the last time you this?
If you got this,
so
if you got dysentery, you're fucked up.
While he's pulling this up, we know the name of the show, right? This is easy.
Yeah,
Ryan's figurine.
Ryan's figurine.
Ryan's figurine.
Oh, yeah.
No, Ryan's action figure.
Yeah.
Fuck that action figure. You get figurine.
All right, here we go. I don't remember what this is, but
Ryan's figurine takes flight.
Comes out of the butt. Yeah. When poop, we feel much better. When that poop is not in our body, we feel like we can run a marathon. Cause out of the butt. Oh yeah, poop comes out of the butt. Poop comes out of the butt. We feel much better. In our body, we feel like we can run a marathon.
That's the whole thing.
Poop comes out of the butt. Oh,
That's
the name of the show.
Poop comes out of the butt.
Poop comes out of the butt.
Dysentery.
Sometimes when I wipe, I'll wipe and I'll wipe and I'll wipe and I'll wipe 100 times. Still poop.
Yeah, he's got the pasties.
Oh yeah, man. I had my shit washed in, bro, big time.
What is it? It's just all the stuff you just go to ask, and then there's shit.
No,
Like,
that's actually that's.
We'll all be a shit covered dick.
see,
Like Connor's going to steal the soundboard and put it on his thread.
yeah. What
that
happens?
soundboard's going to be in second grade.
Yeah. All right, well, guys, we will see you. We will see you in 2 weeks on a Saturday. We're gonna do Saturday evening, following the draft, to talk about the Eagles picks. We're gonna basically. Oh, dude! Actually,
we're gonna talk about guys that we have no idea who the fuck they are, and talk about how great they are.
Actually, Dave's got a great fucking show name. Flight beer versus tasty cake beer. The flight versus the candy cakes. And for the viewers, one last time. There it is. Action figure. We'll keep an eye on our socials. We'll be posting it. Mike, play out the podcast.
We got to find a way to get a pack of smokes on that picture.
That's how the show ends. Yeah. We are now on boner coverage, and I might just leave that the fuck up because that's just leave it up. Let's see.
My God.
There we go. All right, now come on.
Make him a guest.
Did I lose it?
Fuck.
I'll put it back up. There we go. Wait, do I have to do it a different way? Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I do it this way. I'm trying to do it. I can't get it to work. I don't know. It is what it is.
Make that our show's background.
If you did all four of them, like that's what I was thinking. Like
look at his eyebrows.
I can't even see my brother.
Yeah, I know. We got the boner coverage.
Okay.
He's right there.
I got you.
There. Yeah, what do you need to
fucking Baroness? Like I was dying. I showed Quinn because Quinn's like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "You know the AI thing?" She's like, "Yeah." I was like, "I made one. I'm trying to make one of us." And I showed her mine. She says, "That doesn't look like you." I said, "I know." She goes, "The outfit's great and the other stuff's great." She goes, "It doesn't look like you." I said, "I agree." And then I had to wait like a half hour, and then yours generated, and she goes, "Oh my God." She goes, "I'm not gonna why the peanut?" Never mind. And she saw the dog. She goes, "Never mind." Never mind.
That's a great likeness.
That's awesome, man.
That's
available now on Temu. Ordering.
It's the Timo version of me.
And they even made the cat. Like, look at the Captain Morgan.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, they did such great. Dude, mine has a. So I'll give part of mine away. It's a lager beer can, and it's not even lager. It's the lager golden ale, the yellow one.
Yo, that's a Shane special. You order that, you get fucking $2 off a pack of Marlboro Lights.
I know I have some ideas for you guys, but I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna top the peanut butter and dog because everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why is it peanut butter?"
Yeah,
and then they'll look at it and go, "Oh, like it ain't gonna take too long to figure
the
it out."
Shirt, dude. The shirt. Every time I look up the shirt, that's what makes me laugh.
It's like Baroness.
We broke his balls over his shirt.
Not plain Baroness, like real big. It's just Brian.
The dog, though. It's the dog from Men in Black.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it to solo. I can't get it to solo. Yeah, it won't let me. It'll let me solo you. Wait, here we go. See,
there
that's
it is.
That's all I can do.
There it is.
I can only do that. So, yeah.
Like the fucking likeness is just fucking ridiculous.
The eyebrows cracking me up. That eyebrow, like he looks sad.
Yeah, the 5 o'clock.
You know what? He's sad because he's tied down and the dog's right next to him.
Look at the 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, it's great too. When you look up closer, I'll show Mike. Poop comes
It
out
is.
of
It's great.
Speaking of poop,
Yeah.
Schwarber could tie it. Harper had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, because it's even
Ground
gray.
out,
Like it's
Schwarber
even
tie it.
his beard's even gray here, Mike. Zoomed in on it.
That's funny. And actually, it's better from afar though.
Yeah, because when you get close, you're like, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look like him.
That's fucking great, dude. I love it.
Schwarber grounded out.
That fucking shirt.
Oh, dude, it's nothing like Captain Morgan. It's like Corver.
Oh, is that? Oh, does it really?
Yeah,
I
look
didn't
at
see.
it.
Yeah, it's like
It says Skippy though. Oh yeah, it
Yeah, the
says
Skippy's-
Captain
Morgan.
something, but it's
Yeah.
got him and his fucking thing.
Yeah.
Although mine says the same thing. It doesn't say Yingling. It says something,
Yeah.
something. But mine looks nothing like. I'm not even going to show you because like it's stupid looking. All right, let me hit the head.
Up, Phil's lost.
God damn it!
Shut out.
And shut out.
Yeah, they're that's
against
3
the
or 4.
Cardinals.
Yep, 3 or 4 they lost.
The fucking Cardinals.
Yep.
I don't know about
Well-
this team, man.
It's 14 games in. It like as much as like we're bitching about stuff and legitimate issues, the bullpen, the hitting, I get it, but none of this fucking matters.
No, you're right. You're right.
None of this matters. Like, wake me up in fucking August.
Yeah,
Well,
the
it's
Braves
3-3.
lost too, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean
You're
they played an 11 inning game after a rain delay yesterday. Like, and then they traveled. Like, but it's you're 14 games into a 162 game season. Like, it just doesn't. You're not going to look back on April 11th and talk about if they just won this game, they had a chance. Like,
You're
it
not
doesn't-
wrong, Mike, but you lost 2 to a team that was 0-7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's still a good team.
Right.
In Atlanta. They almost lost that first game too. They had to come back and win that one. They got swept.
There was 4 games like that. Like there was even 2 against the Dodgers. They did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's a long season. Unfortunately, it's all we
but
got.
Still, you know, we're Phillies fans. Even if they win, we're gonna pick it apart.
Yeah,
We're
but the
gonna
only
find
thing
something
the only thing they're consistent at is being inconsistent. It's the only thing. Like it's like it's just the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like
I know, but they're still. You're
what's the
saying,
definition of insanity?
yeah,
I don't know, dude. Ryan, that I don't. That starting pitching is fun to watch.
It is.
They're still a top 5 team.
They are, and they're most likely going to be in the playoffs. They are, which means
Yeah.
they got a shot.
Like all the negatives that we're talking about, this is still a very good ball club. This is a very good ball team, man.
I mean, it may not matter if the fucking Dodgers continue to do what they do.
But if
they
we
don't
get
seem
that,
that they seem to have the Dodgers number though. It's weird.
like the Phillies are able to beat the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's been a while since they played them in the playoffs.
Yeah, what was that 08 when they won the World Series? 09 too, right?
They beat Broxton, right?
Yeah.
They owned Broxton.
Yeah, that was both years. Both those years they played the Dodgers. 08
crazy.
and 09.
It's crazy. The Dodgers have been good since then. They never really were bad.
No. 15 years, man. 20 years.
Yeah, they just fucking dump money.
The Braves are the same way. They don't dump money. They're so good at fucking developing a farm system.
The Braves,
yes, the Braves are very good at developing players.
The Braves did have at least like a 3-4 year period, but it wasn't long.
Yeah. It's wild. And then, you know, we get 3-4 years here and there out of the Phillies.
Right.
The Braves are very good at drafting.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Phillies are trying to. I think they're trying to develop that.
That was something I heard. I think his name was Justin Lieber. I called him on Sports Talk today. He's a beat writer for the Phillies.
Yeah.
He doesn't think they make a move for an outfielder. He thinks you get to like mid-season, if this is still going the same way, you definitely see Justin Crawford.
Right. Okay.
He thinks they make a move for arms, the
Right.
bullpen.
Do you think Justin Crawford's ready?
Well, they put him in AAA when the season started. He was tearing the cover off the ball.
All right.
Last few games, you could tell the league adjusted to him. Now you're waiting to see if he makes the other, like that cat and mouse with baseball.
Yeah.
So, like, if he's able to adjust and he keeps improving, like, I think there's no way you don't see him by mid-June.
I'll tell you what. As stupid as it sounds, when does that first year kick in?
You'd have to bring him up after June.
He's probably coming up
Like after June 1st.
Okay. And
Then you gain the extra year eligibility.
They're not bringing him up before June 1st then.
Right.
But then they might.
And Dombrowski has a history of bringing young talent up. He did it constantly in Boston, and where else was he? So he has no problem bringing young talent up if they look good in AAA.
Yeah.
The one guy, the third baseman in Boston, they brought him up from AA.
Wow. Okay. So the Phillies don't have a third baseman. Crawford's really one of the only position players that they have, right?
No, Aiden Miller, but you're probably at least 2 years out on him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not quite ready yet, I don't think. Maybe next year.
You think
Crawford's maybe next year?
I don't know. I don't know about Crawford's what, AA right now?
No, he's in AAA.
He's in AAA now?
That's what we were just talking about. I heard that. I think his name was Justin Lieber. Does that sound familiar to you, Sean? Beat writer for the Phillies.
Lieber? No.
I might be saying the name wrong. Lauber or something.
No.
Yeah, Lauber sounds familiar.
So he was on. I called him on the Sports Talk real quick. And he says he doesn't think if the outfield keeps going this way that they make a move for an outfielder.
Yeah.
So when the year first started, Justin Crawford was tearing the cover off the ball. Last few games, you could tell the league adjusted. So you're waiting to see if he adjusts.
Mm-hmm.
And if he keeps, progressing the way he has, this guy seems to think mid-June or so, you're going to see Crawford with the big team.
Okay. All right. Well, I think someone mentioned in the show earlier tonight, they said, how come the Phillies just seem to be the team that doesn't want to bring people up early anymore.
It's been that way for a long time.
Like when they brought up Dominic Brown, it was like, oh my God, they actually brought up a young, remember that? Like it was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But then he came up and he sucked, and it was like, now they're like scared to do it again.
Well, they brought up
even with Pat Barrel. Like he might be up this year, and it's 3 years later, and that's when he comes up.
Barrel was pretty quick. Barrel was a year. Barrel only.
You might be thinking Ryan Howard. He didn't come up till he was 26.
Yeah. Wow, yeah.
But no, I mean Stott and Bohm both came up pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
Rojas, right? He was
earlier than the Phillies usually do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Baum started as a rookie, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. The pitchers have been.
So did Stott.
Yeah. I mean the pitchers, but I guess they haven't really. Sanchez.
Sanchez came up, and
Suarez.
Ranger, yes.
Yeah.
Been in their system for 10 years.
Ranger Suarez, like that's fucking. He's been in their system that long.
Well, you guys mentioned it earlier.
Fuck.
That
Yeah, he was 16 when they drafted him.
That dude,
16 years old.
That they got from the Blue Jays, man. Romano. If he can't figure it out, dude, like that's a big loss for them because he was the Hoffman. He was supposed to be the Hoffman replacement. So
I do think he'll figure it out.
I don't know, man. I would hope so, but he's coming off of an injury last year, and his velocity's down like by like 4 miles per hour. Like he. I don't
Seems
know.
like somebody's saying that like he has dead arm. Like
that's what it seems like. He can't. He's got to figure out a new way to pitch because he's not reaching the velocity.
You can't ever get that back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he can or not, but it sounds like right now he's not. So like,
yeah,
if you can't get your velocity up, then you got to figure out a different way to confuse the hitters, and he's not doing it. It's not a good. It doesn't sound good.
It doesn't look good. Like
No.
if you're coming off an injury and you lost 4 miles of velocity,
yeah,
it seems like that 4 miles of velocity is not coming back.
On the other side, Lombardi looks good.
That's where your bullpen becomes a problem.
He pitched today, right? Lombardi? No
one pitched today.
Lombardi pitched yesterday.
Lombardo's looked great. 3
He's looked
starts.
good. Yeah, he's looked good. Rotation looks decent. Nola fucking played well. He pitched well tonight. They just didn't score.
He pitched good against the Dodgers too.
Yeah.
He won 6 innings.
Even Walker, he's kept you in them 2 games.
Yeah.
Now they're 8-5.
I know.
Switching are 8-5. They were 7-2.
Yeah, 8-5.
Christ.
I mean, it's okay, but it's not great.
Yeah, and I think the Mets are ahead of them now.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Not that matters. It's second week in April. But.
Yeah, we were like when you were hitting ahead, me and Mike were just talking about that.
It's 13 games in the season.
It's like
none of this fucking matters.
It's like halfway through the week in a football season. Like it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, they're not even like game 1 or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm having trouble keeping my eyes open. I'm going to turn in, man.
All right.
It's probably that time.
I will talk, dude. Sean, you got to send them to us as soon as you have the other ones ready, dude. We got to fucking put this. This is fucking great, man.
What a great way to say goodnight.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys.
All right, fellas. We'll talk,
Good night,
man.
fellas. Good night.
All right, see you guys. Do you want to hang on, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can turn it.
All right.
Call it a night.
All right.
Jay's sleeping anyway.
Yeah, right. No, he's on there. He's chiming. All right, see you guys. Take
Later
care.
on, fellas.
We'll see you guys in
All right.
2 weeks.
Yep.
On a Saturday night. Saturday's
all right for fighting.
Saturday's all right for fighting. All right. Later, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it.
Catch you guys in 2 weeks in a day.
See you guys soon. He said, "No, I'm not, Mike." All right, guys. Take care. Later.
I'll get Jay 17 text messages about it soon.
Yeah.